Good afternoon, everybody. We are live at Santa Monica College at Corsair Field for today's college game of Santa Monica College versus LA Pierce in a football battle that's going to be, hopefully for Santa Monica, a big victory. I am Gary Hughes doing the play-by-play today, and with me on the color analysis, I have Jared Hesteg and Liam Rush. So the three of us will be doing the broadcast for you today, with, of course, our crew chief, Gail, who is the master of all ceremonies. They're just doing player introductions right now at the field before the national anthem. So, Jared, I was going to bring it to you for a moment, just to give us a little bit of the rundown on the conference that Santa Monica's in briefly and what you think the playoff possibility might be.
So right now, Santa Monica is in third place right now. Conference play, they're 2-2. They're coming off of two straight victories, one against LA Valley last week and the week before against Glendale. Right ahead of them is LA Southwest, sitting at 3-1. So one win could be the difference between a playoff spot and who knows what's going to. But coming into this game, LA Pierce has no wins in this conference. So you're having an advantage coming into this game. And I mean, LA Pierce's all playoff hopes aren't a huge concern for them at this point. But for Santa Monica College, you have to put everything on the table right now because losing this could spell the end of your season.
Well said, well said. We hope there's no spoiler role for LA Pierce to play today in Santa Monica's quest for playoff. Liam, what can you tell us about Santa Monica's star quarterback, Michael Cruz?
Yeah, Michael Cruz, true highlight player, true player to watch for tonight's game. In last game against LA Valley, Santa Monica came out victorious, 35-25, and Michael Cruz passed for 200 yards, throwing 16 for 23 of his passes, only 70%, but we should look for a big game coming from Cruz tonight.
Thank you, Liam. The referees just completed the coin flip, and we should have the game kicked off in a moment to start. In the meantime, like both these gentlemen said, the onus is on Santa Monica. Their future's in their own hands right now, and they play Pierce today, and then next week on the road against Compton College, who, like Jared was saying earlier, both Pierce and Compton have no victories on the year. So Santa Monica should be in a good spot here to finish 6-4. And now for the national anthem. All right, here we go. Jared, Liam, any final thoughts before the kick?
It's a perfect day for some football. The sun is out. You know, it's kind of windy, but it's a good day for some football.
I agree.
I think for Santa Monica, you need to come out here with a winner's mentality. You can't come out thinking that you're just going to get an easy victory. You need to keep your foot on the gas today. As we saw from Santa Monica College earlier in this season, the team with the better record doesn't always win. So don't come out assuming anything. Play hard and, don't give them anything.
Agreed. Come out with the right attitude from the get-go. And Santa Monica is now lining up on the field for the opening kick, along with LA Pierce. And Santa Monica will be going from west to east on the field, which is in immaculate condition, by the way. Thank you, Santa Monica College. And like Liam was saying, it's a bright, sunny day. So let's see, Santa Monica's back will be to the sun, so it shouldn't affect them on receiving the kickoff. Pierce has a little bit, their uniforms, a little bit look of the Cincinnati Bengals without the stripes, in my opinion. And the wind being a factor just blew the football over. So let's try it again.
Just a little breezy tonight. Just a little bit.
Kicker's lining up. Oh, look, 2 for 2. Wind blew it over again. Maybe someone's just going to place hold it. And again, if you've just been watching NFL football this year, unlike the NFL, both in high school and college, they still do the old-fashioned kickoff from the 35 and full receiving team and running full speed into that receiving team is the kick team. So it has been a little bit different watching the NFL this year and how they do kickoffs. And here we go with the placeholder this time. And a good kick down to the 10-yard line. Santa Monica's got the ball, number 11, coming up in the middle. Looking pretty good up to the 33-yard line until he's tackled.
Great return.
Very nice.
That's how you want to start the game, with starting off strong with a good run. Just got to carry on with the offense now.
And that was number 11, Daniel Hildebrand, with the kickoff reception.
Hildebrand has been averaging 30 yards a return when he gets the ball, so he's effective when he's able to get those returns.
That's very good. Very good. Santa Monica's coming out on the field, and Michael Cruz, number 13, the quarterback, leading the way. And, of course, we have our Larry Zonka type of running back, Pierce Reynoso, who's just been a great asset this year. It's a swing-out pass to the flats on the left to Darren Tanner Taylor, and he's gone down the yard line, stepped out of bounds. Referee says about the 43 of L.A. Pierce College. Very nice reception with yards after catch for Tanner Taylor, number 3. But, well, there you go. Holding call on Santa Monica, bringing that play back. And it's going to be a repeat of first down on the 30, let's see, where the ref's placing it, on the 27-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 20 for Santa Monica from their own 27. And we just got underway, about 14 minutes, 50 seconds left, first quarter. Cruz lines them up, single tailback. Another pass out the other flat, just off the receiver, number 10, Cody Lambert's hands for an incomplete pass. It'll be 2nd and 20 from Santa Monica's own 27-yard line.
Slow start for Santa Monica. I mean, the holding penalty is going to kill you. So, I mean, you got to try to limit those as the game's going on. But, you got to try to find a way to get some of those yards back down to make it a little easier for third down.
True. And Cruz is the only person in the backfield on this play. Coach is calling it in. 3 on the right, 2 on the left receivers. Here we go. Falls back, passes.
Throwing it deep.
Open
receiver.
Darren Taylor. And he's going down for a touchdown.
All the way.
For Santa Monica.
Touchdown.
Touchdown Santa Monica. Great pass and a great run after the catch by Tanner Taylor, who caught the previous pass before the penalty brought him back.
That one's not getting called back this time.
No flags, right?
No flags on this play.
So Santa Monica's off to a nice start, lining up for the point after. Or no, they're going to go for 2 points instead.
Love the aggression.
Look at this lineup. Jared, what do you think of that? Everyone's on the left.
They need...
Oh, here we go, the shift.
Trying to catch them off guard. And they are going to get...
Oh, they are going to kick. Okay, here we go.
Fancy formation by Santa Monica.
And he makes it.
Boom, shakalaka.
So Santa Monica College Corsairs on the board, the touchdown opening drive with quarterback Michael Cruz hitting number 3 Darren Tanner Taylor for my guess would be a good 45, 50-yard pass touchdown.
I think that was a lot farther. I think they were
Yeah,
set
might
what
have been.
around maybe like the 20,
Yeah.
like 23, 24 yard
Yeah.
line. I mean, that was
That
a
could be one of the longest plays of the year then.
long play. That was third receiving touchdown for Tanner Taylor on the season. He only has around 62 yards before that play, so he about doubled his yardages on one play. So, but I mean, hey, explosive start for Santa
That's right.
Monica.
A very effective reception for him.
Seems like they got the place kicker here early on. Oh, no, they
Yeah.
don't.
Well, let's see if they have a little more luck with the wind than Pierce did. So Santa Monica looking to kick it to LA Pierce. 14 and a half minutes to go in the first quarter. Here we go. And there's a nice boot to number 16, catching at the 5-yard line, coming up the field. And Santa Monica ends it at about the 28-yard line of LA Pierce. So they'll have first down and 10 from their own 28, going from east to west on the field. Jared, you have any comment on the football kickoff routine of college versus pro quickly? Do you like it or you don't like it?
I mean, I guess it's been a weird change in the NFL going to the landing zone and everything and moving the players closer. But I mean, I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of the change.
Yeah.
And I think at least they have a little bit better rules in college right now.
Because Pierce with a handoff option to the tailback, got about 3 to 4 yards up the middle. It'll be second down. Second and 6 for LA Pierce. Three in the backfield for Pierce. Another handoff right up the middle, and he's got about another 4 yards. Trying to grind it out early on Santa Monica's defense.
LA Pierce does like to run the ball. They average around 140 yards a game rushing, so expect them to be on the ground just as much as they're on the ball today.
That's a good amount of yards for a running game. Same formation. 2 running backs and a quarterback in the backfield for Pierce. Here's a snap. Handoff again to number 3. Who do we have running there, Liam? Do you know? For Pierce?
Trying to get a number.
Number 3.
Number 3. Ladarius Gatlin.
That'd be Ladarius Gatlin.
Was Darius Gatlin.
5'10", 210.
So that was a first down carry to the 39-yard line of Pierce. It'd be first and 10. And again, a similar backfield, 2 running backs and a quarterback. Got a receiver in motion. Fake handoff, throw out to the right. Number 18 receiving. And he's got a lot of area to run until it's being tackled by number 8 on Santa Monica down to the 30-yard line of the Corsairs. If he didn't tackle him, if he didn't got his foot, he would have been in the end zone. So it's another first down for LA Pierce on Santa Monica's 32-yard line. Got 2 receivers to the right, 1 on the left, 1's in the slot on the right, 2 running backs. Here we go. Number 3 again, running up the middle and with a couple yards. Santa Monica's stonewalling there. It'll be second down about 8.
You know, it's a fancy formation that they've been playing in ever since they got the ball, man. It seems like this one's going to get pushed a little bit, but if Santa Monica's defense can just stay alert and just stay conservative, they can just come out of this possession alive.
Sounds good. Pierce with 2 on the left, 1 on the right. Receiver in motion. Another fake handoff, throws up. Should be a pick. 21 in Santa Monica. Interception.
21. Can you do something?
Here we go. And he got it back to the 25-yard line. So that was Tyler Thomas, defensive back for Santa Monica, with almost a pitcher-thrown pop-up of an interception there. I think my grandmother probably could have caught that ball and run it back for something. I don't know.
Thankfully, the sun is in our favor, so I'm glad he caught it. Let's see how explosive our offense can get again and see what we can do.
Just from past games, Santa Monica's defensive backs have played very well throughout the season with the interceptions. I'm looking for their previous star, Devin Williams, number 7, to come around too. Anyway, Santa Monica got the ball. Cruz takes the handoff, throws it out, 87 on a swing pass. That's Bryson Wood. And he goes out to about the 36-yard line. Bryson Woods, our tight end, 6'3", 220-pound freshman. It's pretty good size for a tight end. And he showed some good hands there on the pass reception. Comes Santa Monica lined up again. Pierce Reynoso in the backfield, along with Cruz. And we got trips to the left on receivers, one on the right. Fake handoff, pass over the middle, caught. Here we go.
Flag
That's
on
going to
the
go for a touchdown
Free
to
play,
87,
maybe.
Bryson Wood. Did you see a flag, Liam?
I saw a flag, yeah.
Okay, let's see what the referee is going to call. Beautiful pass and catch on that.
Offsides. Looks like it was a free play.
Offsides on Pierce. Declined. The touchdown will stand for Santa Monica.
Boom, shakalaka.
And that'll take us to 13-0. And basically, Santa Monica, Cruz, is just padding his pass yardage first quarter, I should say, along with 2 touchdowns. Both were going for over 50 yards each. This one to Bryson Wood, number 87, the Corsairs tight end.
Cruz has found a lot of guys. So, I mean, 2 guys he's found today have not seen a whole lot of action. I mean, coming into this game, Wood only had 55 receiving yards and only 1 touchdown. So he's about doubled his yardage and touchdowns on 2 catches.
That's good odds in Vegas just to double up like that. And he's spreading the wealth. Smart quarterback. And again, they're setting up now for traditional extra point. A little bit of a delay here. Looks like the referee's running in with some late information on an extra point, but I don't know. Here we go. Teams are lining up for the kick. Jaden Espada is the kicker for Santa Monica, and he boots it right through the middle, and that'll make the score Santa Monica Corsairs 14, LA Pierce Brambis 0. And they adjusted the clock back to 11 minutes and 1 second in the first quarter. So Santa Monica's off to an excellent start. What do you think, Liam?
Honestly, I just love the energetic how team this is so far. This team is just playing with such energy that they just got to play with it all game long, no matter what the score is. They may be up by like 2 touchdowns, 3 touchdowns. It doesn't matter. Just play with that win now mentality, no matter what the score is.
Jared, what would you say about our passing attack so far in the first quarter?
I mean, we're not even 10 minutes into this first quarter, and Michael Cruz already has well over 100 yards and 2 passing touchdowns. I mean, the way that this game is going, I mean, he's in line for another monster game. Not to, count your eggs before they hatch, but Cruz is off to a fantastic start.
Agree. Here's Santa Monica line up for the kickoff. Espada kicks it deep to about the 5-yard line. And here comes L.A. Pierce with the return, number 18. And he is swamped at the 24-yard line of L.A. Pierce. Good kick coverage by the Corsairs. And that'll be a timeout on the field with the ball at the 24-yard line of L.A. Pierce, the 1st and 10 to go. I noticed on both touchdown pass receptions, one was wide open in the middle, one was wide open on the sideline. So it's like Pierce is not picking up something on the defensive backs of what the Corsairs' strategy is going so far and leaving a lot of ground open. Here's the Corsairs lined up, their typical formation, two runners in the backfield. Number 3 has it again. And he's brought down for a loss of about 2 yards. Number 3 is that Gatlin again? Gatlin. Seems like he's their go-to back.
Seems like every time L.A. Pierce runs the ball, they're successful, but when that one pass attempt goes up, it just doesn't seem good. So hopefully Santa Monica could stay on their feet and just play conservative right now.
Interested to see if quarterback has a better arm than he did in the last set of downs.
Looked like that pass that he threw.
Here we go.
Let's see what he does.
Number
now.
9. Ooh, that's a rope.
Oh.
Nice catch by number 5, and he is running 30, 20, 10. Touchdown, Ellie Pierce. Andrew Krupp was the quarterback who threw that to the receiver kept going. He was running track or what. But I guess he made us eat our words just now, Jarrett and Liam, because that was a rope that he just threw
Took a play out of Santa Monica.
for the touchdown. Pierce is definitely back in the game now. 14-6. They're lining up for the extra point as well. Excellent pass.
You had to respond, and I mean, they were able to come back and put some points on the board after giving up an interception on their last possession. So, I mean, again, never count yourself out. We still got a lot of football left to go, but let's see if they can continue to keep this an interesting game for Santa Monica.
Well said. And the kick is up and good. So now timeout on the field with the score Santa Monica 14, LA Pierce 7 in the first quarter with about 10 minutes left. A lot of action, a lot of scoring in the first 5 minutes of the first quarter in this game. Keeps it exciting, huh, Liam? Right? You don't want to go out for a hot dog and Coke yet right now.
Not
You're
yet.
going to miss it.
Just gotta stay in your feet. Just sit, and just watch the game.
Kind of like if anybody saw the Tyson Paul fight last night, nobody wanted to leave the bar because if one punch, it could have been over.
Not much punches were.
Much punches were thrown up by either guy.
A lot of standing and watching.
Yep. So back to the game now. L.A. Pierce, as Jarrett was saying, you get scored on, the best thing you can do is score right back, and that's exactly what they did. And they're lining up to kick the ball with Santa Monica now. Again, with about 10 minutes to go in the first quarter. I personally like the traditional kickoff formation still. I know the NFL thinks it leads to injuries, but they've been doing it for over 100 years this way. And you think with the change, it would have started with youth football, not the pros, and worked its ways up. But I don't know. What do you think, Jared?
Yeah, I mean, it's hard for them because at least rule changes, for instance, in the MLB, you can try it out in a bunch of other smaller leagues that you have, and then test them at the level of the NFL. But they're not able to do that with the NFL. They don't have those smaller leagues. But yeah, I don't think they should have just implemented it right away when you still have college doing more traditional. So
Good point. And once again, the wind blew the football over off the tee, so Pierce is going to use a holder for their kickoff here. Lined up on their 35, and here we go. Kicks it deep. We see it at the 5-yard line. Coming up to the 20, 25, and tackle run out of bounds at about the 27-yard line for Santa Monica was number 22, who is Francois Jones Jr. Not a bad return. So let's see if Santa Monica can come back and do what Pierce just did to Santa Monica, score after they scored. Liam, what do you think?
If they're just going to be battling it out like this, scoring after each other, we're just going to be in for a high-scoring game.
Maybe in the 40s or 50s, huh?
Hopefully for both teams or one team,
Could make for an exciting game to watch. Here we go. Swing pass. Oh, that should be an incomplete pass, but you never know. I guess it is. Okay. Swinging out to the left to number 3, Tanner Taylor, and this time no touchdown, just a drop ball. Might have been running before he actually caught it. That's probably what led to it. Plus, he's looking back at the sun where he was on the field.
So far on every play, they've been doing a little play action with Pierce Reynoso. They want to keep them on their toes, thinking he's going to get the ball.
And there you go, the power back, Reynoso,
There we go.
right up the middle. Still going. Almost a 20-yard gain there.
Takes two people to take him down.
For the older people in our listening crowd, if you can envision Larry Zonka of the Super Bowl championship Miami Dolphins, for some reason he reminds me a lot of his running style. That is Pierce Reynoso of Santa Monica. Here we go, lined up, trips on the left, and he's throwing long on the right. Oh, overthrown by about 3 yards to number 80 on Santa Monica, Elijah Aaron.
That sort of play, you just got to go out and reach for it.
I could have dove, couldn't he?
Just almost.
And Cruz looking over the sideline for the next play call. Reynoso sole man in the backfield. And now we got even two receivers on the left, 2 on the right. Another handoff for Nelson. There he goes on the left side.
Big fella.
Ooh, taking down my number 11 on Pierce. Probably for about a good almost 10-yard gain.
Having Reynoso on the field helps out this team quite a lot. You have to keep them honest with the pass, but I mean, at any given time, you can rip off a run for 10, 20 yards.
Absolutely. It's a good balanced attack they're showing right now, and they have throughout most of the season. Again, we got 2 receivers on the left, 2 on the right. Reynoso's in backfield. From the 48-yard line of Elliot Pierce, Reynoso again, and he gets the first down on about a 4-yard run to just outside the 40-yard line of Elliot Pierce. Let's make it the 42. And we're lined up again. We got a dual backfield with Cruz, quarterback. There's a snap. And he's running around trying not to get creamed. And he throws it out to number 3, Tanner Taylor. Down to the 37-yard line of Elliot Pierce.
Flag on the field.
And we got a late flag as well. Let's see what that call is going to be.
Probably horse calling. That man had all day in that pocket.
Good call, Liam.
It's like roughing the passer.
And they're going to, what referee's just tacking on those yards all the way down to Elliot Pierce's 28-yard line. A big penalty against Pierce. And I'm not sure if he made the call yet, the ref or not.
Yeah,
Was it
passing or roughing the passer?
roughing the passer? Okay. Can't do that. You can't do that.
No, I mean, if you're going to give Santa Monica any room, they've shown in this game they don't need it. They'll take these extra yards, but you don't want to give Santa Monica a single inch.
And here's a snap. Get 3 receivers on the left. A nice over the middle pass to 10. The first missed tackle. And he's going, almost scored down to the 3-yard line.
Another flag.
And another flag. That might have been a late hit.
Injured player on the field, too. 25.
The reception was by number 10, Cody Lambert, on Santa Monica.
Injured player for LA Pierce, number 25, Sean Wilburn, slow to get up right now. Not sure what happened here, but he's on the ground.
And
Medical staff surrounding him right now, make sure he's all good, but he's still there, holding his
he's
leg.
got a
or
withering pain there.
something. Ooh, yeah.
And it looks like the right knee. Never a good sign. I'm impressed on Santa Monica's passing game of the yards after the catch that the receivers are making great gains with. 2, of course, touchdowns, but we're getting 10, 15 yards a pop on these receptions. And I think for Pierce, they're probably just laying off too much the defensive backs off our receivers. Just a guess. But let's hope it continues. Definitely lead to more scoring by Santa Monica. And number 25 on Pierce is up and slowly walking to the sidelines. He's favoring the left knee, but at least he can walk on it. And now we're lining up for the next play. It's first down, and the ref marked it on the 5-yard line. And Reynoso's in the backfield for Santa Monica. We've got a tight formation with the receivers pretty much in. I can only guess Reynoso for a touchdown on this play. What do you think, Jarrett, real quick?
I could see them going to a play action here. I wouldn't be surprised to see Reynoso get the ball.
Good call, Jarrett. Play action pass, caught. He dives in from the 2. Did he make? Nope. Referee's saying he's out at the 2. When he dove, he must have had a foot out of bounds. And that'll make it second down and goal from about the 2-yard line of L.A. Pierce for Santa Monica Corsairs.
Maybe it's a time that, it's second down. Maybe you do run it now, so then if it's on third down, you do pass it. But I say you just play it safe here at the goal line.
Here we go.
Oh, as they run, pass it.
Oh, almost interception, almost a catch.
I don't think that was a great read on that play.
No.
I mean, the whole time you had to either throw that to the back of the end zone, but the entire time there was a LA Pierce defender right in front of that ball. I don't know about
Looks
that.
like he just threw it up falling backwards, too. That'll make it 3rd down and 3 for Santa Monica, 3rd and goal. There's Reynoso. And, of course, they saw that one coming right up the middle. And that's going to make it 4th down and 3 yards to go, 4th and goal. And it looks like Santa Monica's sending in their kicker, number 39, Jaden Espada, for the field goal, which should be about, from the 10-yard line there. So figure 20-yard field goal. Should be a chip shot. Santa Monica looking to add to their score of 14-7 right now. Lined up for the field goal. Kicking from the 10. Dead through the middle. Good kick. And the field goal is good for Santa Monica, and that'll make the score Corsairs 17 and LA Pierce 7 with 6 minutes and 23 seconds to go in the first quarter. Jared, what do you think about the scoring drive so far by Santa Monica?
I mean, as much as you're glad to get just points out of that drive, there's still no scenario where you go down to the 2-3 yard line and settle for 3. You're not happy about that. And I mean, again, you still add on to the lead, still able to add some points. You're up to a 10-point lead right now, but still, this game could still turn around real quick. One quick score, and we'd be back to a one-possession game. So I don't really like I think they should have fed Reynoso a little more when you're in the red zone. I mean, we saw the tackles he was able to break in the middle of the field, so.
Agreed. Santa Monica lined up to kick the ball to Pierce, and here we go. Deep kick. That one gets into the end zone for a touchback. First one we've seen today. And that's a timeout breaking the action with 6 minutes, 23 seconds to go in the first quarter. Santa Monica 17, LA Pierce 7, and we have a timeout on the field. Well, it looks like the crowd here is filling up in the stadium. I'd say probably close to maybe 100 people now. That matches the average I've been to at the games. How about you, Liam?
Honestly, the first game I went to was the comeback win against Glendale, and it started off pretty slow environment, but after halftime it started to lighten up for Santa Monica. 47 unanswered points, unbelievable.
That was an exciting game for Santa Monica. And here's the handoff to number 3 on Pierce, and he's struggling up the middle. I'd say about a 5-yard gain. And it'll be 2nd down and 5 yards for Pierce. And that was the running back with Darius Gatlin. 5'10", 210-pound back. Oh, penalty flag on the field. Another run up the middle. And let's see what the referee has as a call. I didn't hear that. Did you guys? What the call was on penalty?
43.
He's walking back against. Oh, he's walking against Santa Monica now.
Looking like it might have been either encroachment or offsides on Santa Monica.
5-yard penalty. And that takes the ball to LA Pierce's own 36-yard line. And we're lined up in their traditional backfield, 2 backs with the quarterback. Fake number 4 and a pitch to 5 on the left flat. And he just gets around the corner before he's run out of bounds at the 45-yard line, roughly.
Like I said earlier, this team likes to run the ball.
I got 42.
Two guys on this team have over 400 yards, including the quarterback Henderson.
Oh, that's good.
Gatlin has 300 yards on the season, and he's been out a little bit today. So yeah, I'm not surprised that they haven't thrown the ball a whole lot yet.
Here we go set up for a second down. And then it's a blitz. Oh, he just missed quarterback. He's taking off on a scramble. He's got in the middle of the field, and we tackle him down to the 38-yard line of Santa Monica. A good scramble by L.A. Pierce's quarterback, number 9, Henderson. And that'll make it a first down for the Brambas at the 41-yard line of the Corsairs. First and 10. 4 minutes, 50 seconds left in the first quarter. This has been a long quarter with a lot of scoring. And there's a handoff. Number 5 again. And he goes up the middle, probably for a good 6-7 yards.
Peters is another guy to look out for again. He has over 400 rushing, but he also has over around 250 receiving yards for this team. So he's kind of a jack of all trades that they're looking for.
Two-way back. It's always good to have those. And scoreboard is showing second down and 3 for L.A. Pierce from Santa Monica's 33-yard line. And here's the snap and the handoff to number 3, Tanner Taylor again. And I'd say he got about maybe a yard before 4 guys just crunched him. That's going to make it third down and 3 for the Brambas. What do you think of that name, Liam? Brambas.
Man, the Brahma Bulls.
Bull. Well, they're trying to replicate that in the running game today. And here we go with two receivers, one in the slot on the left. And another handoff. Is that Henderson, number 5?
Goes nowhere, squashed down.
And Santa Monica just walled it off there at the line of scrimmage. And that's going to make it fourth down for L.A. Pierce. And the referee is marking that ball at the 33-yard line. Are they going to kick a field goal or go for the first down? What do you think, Jarrett?
I think they're. Nine's back out on the field, so I think they're going for it. I think they're a little out of range of their kicker, so I mean, you only got a few yards to go. Again, look for number 5. Look for maybe another triple option or something like that.
4th and 2. And Henderson's running himself up the middle. Santa Monica's not having nothing to do with that, and he's thrown for a loss of about 3 yards. Corsairs hold and take over the ball, and number 97 is doing a little victory dance there because he was helping out on the sack, and that was Jordan Grant and the Corsairs. So Santa Monica will take it over at their own 36-yard line, call it, says the referee. First and 10. 2 minutes and 40 seconds left in the first quarter. Guys, is it me or do we feel like we called the whole game already?
Man, it feels like it should be halftime already, but it's only almost the end of the first.
I mean, that's what you have when you have a lot of scoring. I mean, it's been exciting to say the least, but we'll see how long once the second quarter gets on, how fast that'll go by.
And we got 3 receivers on the right, 1 on the backfield. Cruz is looking to throw it long. He's got it. 87's open and caught on about the 31-yard line of Pierce. And that was Bryson Wood, the tight end, who is just padding his stats this game versus the whole season, isn't he, Jared?
I mean, yeah.
Because that had to be another 40 yards.
I mean, coming into this game, I mean, you could say he probably easily added another 60 to 80 yards so far. And again, we're not even in the second quarter of this game yet. So there's a lot of big outbursts so far. This game has been dictated by a lot of big plays. So, congrats to the young man being able to pad his stats today.
Corsairs having a pass and attack game today for sure.
Seems like the sliders are on all the way.
Lined up in the 33. Cruz. Fumble. And it looks like big number 99 on L.A. Pierce fell on it on Pierce's 37-yard line. And it was a turnover. Cruz got hit and stripped of that ball as he was just turning to pass. And it'll be L.A. Pierce's ball at their own 37 on the turnover. And that's the second turnover today, right?
Yeah.
Interception and fumble.
One by L.A. Pierce, one by Santa Monica. And I mean, you completely switch the momentum up here and maybe gives L.A. Pierce a little bit of momentum going to hopefully score, make this a little bit of a closer game going into the second quarter. But yeah, brutal, devastating for Santa Monica. But again, you still have a 10-point lead, so you just need to clean it up a little bit.
And here we go. Pierce, quarterback Henderson's calling a timeout. Didn't like the play, so he's going over the sideline to get on the same page with the coach on what Pierce is going to run on first down and 10 from their own 37-yard line with about 2 minutes and 9 seconds left in the first quarter. And the score again, Santa Monica 17, LA Pierce 7. And we have a timeout on the field. Liam, what do you think about Pierce kind of holding the game right now? What? They're not just quitting and giving up.
You know, they're putting up a good fight right now. It seems like whenever their defense makes plays, their offense will just carry on. But right now it's just to see who's going to last long in the game. You know, it seems like we got two Bulls battling it out right now. But let's hope we can come out of this one victorious.
Well said, well said. Usually turnovers and penalties are the killer of any team in playing in a game like this, and let's just hope Santa Monica limits it. So Pierce has come out in their typical lineup. Oh, well, now they only have one running back out there. Here we go. Number 6 didn't get the play there. Now he is, and he's in the slot on the left side. Well, he just switched out the slot. So we got 2 on the left, 2 on the right. The snap, the Henderson swing pass to Tanner Taylor, number 3. And that goes for maybe a yard, a little bit past the line of scrimmage. And that'll be second down and 9 for LA Pierce at their own 39-yard line. Seems like they're not really opening up the field except for that one pass about 3 series of downs ago. Unlike Santa Monica, who has definitely opened up the field with their passing attack. Okay, we're lined up with a solo running back in the backfield next to Henderson, the quarterback. There's a snap to Henderson, swing pass out to the right to the number 16, and he came back up probably about a 2-yard gain to the 42-yard line of Pierce, and that'll make it third and about 6. Third down and 6 yards to go. I don't want to be repetitive, but you know, it seems like they could do a better job opening up the field, and they're really staying packed in the middle. So here comes Pierce, 3rd and 8. 2 receivers on each side for him. There's a snap to Henderson, the quarterback. Looks like he's going to take off again. There he goes.
Flag on the play.
Flag on the play, and Henderson gets out at about the 47-yard line. Liam, did you see what the penalty might be?
Not sure, but it looks like it might be going away from Santa Monica. So,
Jared, did you have eyes on that?
I did not. It looked like it was near the line of scrimmage or near the offensive line. It might be a holding on the offense. And it is. So that'll be going back LA Pierce. So set them back another 5-10 yards.
And that's why we have him in the booth, ladies and gentlemen. Jared making that call before even the referee did. He is a soothsayer. Comes to the rules and infractions in the game. So they're going to walk it back to about the 31-yard line of Pierce, and it's still third down with a bunch of yards to go. And they got four receivers out to the left in a staggered formation, and Henderson's still calling them over the quarterback to straighten them out there. One on the right. Let's see what they're going to do with this formation. Henderson looking back, throws a deep ball way over the head by about 10 yards to the right receiver on the right and throwing it out of bounds. And that will make it 4th down and forcing LA Pierce to punt from their own 31-yard line with about 30 seconds left in the first quarter of action.
I kind of want to know what's going through number 9's mind when you have 4 receivers on the left side of the field and instead throw it into double coverage to the 1 receiver on the right side. But I mean, I guess you'll take that if you're Santa Monica.
Agreed. Here we're lining up for the punt by Pierce.
short punt.
Short punt. And he called a fair catch on 38-yard line. And that was by number 11 on Santa Monica, Daniel Hildebrand, and the Corsairs will start from their own 38. Good observation, Jared, because I was thinking the same thing. I don't really see 4 receivers on one side bunched together like that too often. Then they have the split solo guy on the right side and throwing into double coverage over there. So their formation did not fool anybody.
There's a reason why he has more picks than touchdowns this season.
Good point. Okay, here's Cruz back for Santa Monica with the snap, going to the workhorse. Reynoso right up the
what a
middle.
run.
This could go for 6. He's down to the 30. Oh, dragged out of bounds about the 28-yard line by the defensive back on L.A. Pierce. Looks like number 10. And a great run by Reynoso. He's just such a power back. And when he gets a head of steam up, it's going to take more than one guy to bring him down. So Santa Monica has a first down on L.A. Pierce's 30-yard line. And that ends the first quarter. If you didn't hear that siren, I'll tell you that's what ended the quarter. And Santa Monica leads 17-7 over L.A. Pierce, going into the second quarter with Santa Monica driving onto the 30-yard line from that Reynoso run. I've seen several games this season, and Reynoso just dominated some of the games with 150, 170 yards of rushing. And it's nice that they could have a balanced attack like that and go to him when needed. What's your thought, Liam?
Honestly, I just love the passing game from Santa Monica too. The way Michael Cruz is just cruising by his receivers, finding his receivers at every time. He already has 2 touchdowns in the first quarter. Like, who knows how many he's going to score the rest of the game? Like, hopefully more. So,
Liam, what do you think about Reynoso as a running back?
I think for Reynoso, again, he's approaching 800 yards on the season. By the way that this game is going for him, he's probably going to get way over that. And who knows, by the end of the next game, he might be a 1,000-yard rusher this season.
You think he's a D1 running back in the future?
I think he could definitely find a spot somewhere. Any guy that rushes for 1,000 in any league deserves a shot.
I agree. Fake to Reynoso, pass over middle to Hildebrand, right in the middle, touchdown, Santa Monica.
just
Nice
like they
fake.
drew up.
Liam, you like that one?
Just like they drew it up. He found the open receiver. He saw his target, just cruising his way through.
Daniel Hildebrand with the touchdown catch. And that's going to take it to 23-7 Santa Monica just to open up the second quarter.
Now, how's that to start a second quarter?
I love it.
Started the game with a touchdown and started the second quarter with a touchdown. You'd love to see it.
I think someone's going to get in the 40-point level today in the game.
If you don't love that, you don't love college football.
And there's your extra point, dead down the middle. So with the timeout, 14 minutes, 54 seconds to go, just starting the second quarter. Cruz throws a touchdown pass to Daniel Hildebrand for the score, and Santa Monica 24, L.A. Pierce 7, with the timeout on the field.
Michael Cruz, that was his 18th passing touchdown on the season. Liam, I think we're good luck for this team because the last 2 times we've been here, we saw a 50-point game and a comeback victory, and now it's 24-7 right at the start of the second. I think they need to put us on the payroll.
Seems
I don't
like they
know
need
about-
to call us more often.
I don't know about any NIL deals that might be available, but me and Liam we wouldn't mind some.
Yeah, we'll run some commercials Monday night, and we'll figure it out.
Now Santa Monica dealing with the wind that Pierce had to deal with the first quarter.
Yeah. And you can see one of the pop-up tents blown all over like a parachute. So here we go, 14 minutes, 54 seconds, just starting the second quarter. Santa Monica kicking east to west to L.A. Pierce College.
And the ball is down again.
And I think we're going to need a placeholder. Here we go, placeholder.
At this point, I think you should just keep the placeholder there. At this point, if you're on that side of the field, we haven't seen much of a difference yet. So, but
And here we go with the kick. Right down the middle, a little short, taken at the 20-yard line by L.A. Pierce, number 16, going out the left sideline and taken out of bounds by Santa Monica at about just 33-yard line, I would say. of Santa Monica, where they'll have a 1st and 10 at the start of the second quarter.
Good receiving from number 16. He's 6'3.5", only 195 pounds. So I thought he was listed as a tight end, but he is listed as a receiver.
What's his name?
Tenoris Merkel.
Merkel. Gotta keep an eye on him. It's nice to have tall receivers when you're on offense with the quarterback throwing. So L.A. Pierce is lined up again on the 33-yard line with 2 running backs in the backfield, a handoff. And that goes for no gain to number 3. I think that's Tanner Taylor. They're back. Getting up a little bit slow. And the ref's going to change that marker to the 34-yard line. It'll be second down, I'd say about 9 yards to go to move those chains.
L.A. Pierce loves to run this 3-person backfield with Peters, Henderson, and Gatlin. And I mean, it's understandable. I mean, each of these guys has well over 300 yards rushing. So I understand why you're doing it, but it seems to make it a little obvious for Santa Monica.
Trying to get around the corner on that one, number 5 for Pierce, and there's a late flag thrown by the ref out in the backfield. Liam, did you see what that might be?
I did not, but it looked like it might be going to L.A. Pierce because I seen the offense.
Here's the call.
Oh,
what's that?
Face mask on
Face
Santa
mask.
Monica.
Oh.
I thought he was pulling on his ear. Okay, that's a no-no in any division. And that's a big one, 15 yards. The referee looks like he's tired from walking that one off, and that's going to take the ball all the way to the Santa Monica 45 with a first down for L.A. Pierce. They're definitely getting some good field position lately.
Just by the referees, not by anything from the offense.
It still counts, and they just haven't taken advantage of it.
Seems like the referees have been giving them more yards on offense than they have. So
Well said, well said. Here's your typical 2 to the left, 2 to the right, handoff up the middle. Missed tackle, and Tanner Taylor, number 3, goes down to the Corsairs' 38-yard line on that rush. And that'll leave him with the second down and probably about 4 or 5 yards to go. To Jarrett's earlier point, I agree. That they have a decent running game, but if you're down 3 scores, it's time to open up the game, open up the field a little more with your passing. So let's see if their quarterback Henderson's capable of that. And here we go, lined up for the snap. Henderson, swing pass out to number 4 to left flat, and he's trying to get around the corner. And he does for a couple yard gain down to the 33-yard line where he goes out of bounds. Don't know if that was a first down or not. Well, they're moving the chains, but I still see second down up there. First down. Okay, he did make it.
He caught up with us.
First and 10 on the 35-yard line for L.A. Pierce College. And there's a snap to quarterback Henderson looking to throw. Throws a laser, but probably about 5 feet too high for the receiver to catch it. And it'll be second down and 10 at the same yard line.
a lot of quick plays from L.A. Pierce in the second quarter. They're throwing the ball a lot faster rather than just holding on to see what's available. It seems like they're just throwing with their first option, not really taking their time as they were in the first quarter. Right.
Good point, Liam. And it looks like they have a pretty sizable offensive line for protection, too. So maybe he just personally rushes himself a little too much when he's passing the ball because you think that line would give him time. Here's a snap, a fake left. He's got...
tipped.
Maybe for a minute he was open until number 7 on Santa Monica, Devin Williams, comes out to make the tip away. Talented defensive back, to say the least. Devin Williams for Santa Monica. He starred in many of their previous games this year. And that'll make it third down and 10 for L.A. Pierce from the 35-yard line. And they're coming out with 3 receivers to the right, 1 on the left, 1 running back. Let's see what Henderson, the quarterback, is going to do this time. Hands it off to Tanner Taylor, number 3, for a run up the left side. First down. And that goes to the 24-yard line of Santa Monica. Jarrett, do you see any flags on that one?
Nothing looks like it's clean so far. Not
Okay.
that we've had a lot of those plays when LA Pierce has had the ball, but for now, they're moving the chains. They're getting a few first downs, and they might be getting the red zone for the first time today.
Coming out of the huddle, L.A. Pierce, led by the quarterback, number 9, Henderson. And we've got 3 on the right receivers, 1 in the slot, solo running back. Throws a swing pass to the slot receiver on the right side. Cuts back. Santa Monica didn't bite on it, so tackle there by number 27 on the defense for the Corsairs, Kobe Springer. Brought him down with about a 2-yard gain. And that'll make it for Pierce, second and about 8 yards to go for the first down. 11 minutes and 30 seconds left in the second quarter. And L.A. Pierce trying to put some more points on the board to get this game close.
Defensively, Santa Monica just got to stay conservative. If their offense is putting up the work, their defense should put up just as much work too. So just stay conservative and just keep moments in the game.
Good point, Liam. Referee called the timeout here, or a penalty on Pierce. Might have been motion on their offense. They sent a receiver in motion, but he looked like he was swinging a little bit off the line. So
Got a little too excited.
not sure about the call, but penalty against Pierce. It'll be 2nd down and 5 from the 25-yard line. And there's a fake to the running back to Tanner Taylor, number 3, and he goes up the middle for about 3 on a misdirection play.
Seems like Santa Monica is picking up on these tricky formations that LA Pierce is coming in, so maybe they should just tone it down a bit.
I don't know.
Share with you.
I mean, I don't know about running a fake to the outside just to run a fake to the same side. I don't know about that.
Another fake. Now we've got a quarterback keeper. He's going around the left side. A nice move. Brought down from behind at the 10-yard line by number 8 on Santa Monica, Jonathan Joseph, the linebacker. And but that will go for a first down for L.A. Pierce. And just outside the 10, so not first and goal yet. It'll be first down and 10 at the 11.
Seems like a lot of their yards are coming from more creating their own plays. And it seems like there's less route running and formations that they're kind of executing. It's just more a guy's able to make someone miss. Number 9's able to, get a couple of gains out of scrambling. So I don't know. It seems like a weird game plan.
There's a snap
Oy.
and a rush pass that the receiver's looking at the quarterback like, where are you throwing the ball? The referee throws the flag, another penalty. Looks like it's going to be on Pierce. And they're just not executing their plays efficiently. Like, they're a little bit off, and you shouldn't be a little bit off when you're in your 9th game of the season.
You'd think that.
You'd think that.
You'd think that, but
Oh, I take it back. That penalty's on Santa Monica. He either called defensive hold or another face guard, 1 of 2. But that's going to be probably half the distance to the goal, automatic first down for L.A. Pierce. Excuse me. That takes the ball to Santa Monica's, looks like 5-yard line. So it will be first and goal for L.A. Pierce from the 5.
I wonder if they run it here.
And here's 2 running backfield. Tanner Taylor, I think he's in the end zone.
He reached for it, but
Let's see what the ref says. Waiting for the referee call.
I think they're calling him short.
He fell in the end zone, but let's see where his knees and elbows were. And the ball, most importantly.
They're
not
calling
in.
short of the 1.
No replay booth up here.
Referee is putting it back to looks like he's spotting at the 1-yard line, 1.5-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and goal for L.A. Pierce. Here's a snap. Henderson. They're going to try Tanner Taylor again, number 3. And he is taken down the backfield, lost. But a fumble. Henderson picks it up and gets back maybe 2 yards of the loss to the 5-yard line.
I can't tell who
Wow.
it was, but someone on Santa Monica was able to jump the snap and get in the backfield right away.
And to strip that ball, too. So Santa Monica's been on active defense today, especially in this series of downs. Even though there's made some mistakes, they've bent, but they haven't broken. 3rd down, 3rd and goal from the 5-yard line. of Santa Monica. Let's see what LA Pierce comes up with now. Typical formation, 2 receivers out to the left, 2 to the right, 2 in the backfield. The snap to Henderson.
Oh.
Now he throws it out to the left flat, number 6. And he goes in for the score. I don't know if there's going to be a question by the ref. Was that a forward pass or not?
I think they're.
But he caught it, so it doesn't really matter, really.
I think they're just calling it a reverse. I think they're just calling it either a fumble or a reverse pass, whatever.
Yeah.
But I think they're going to call it good. I mean, he was wide open on that side.
Was.
Santa Monica completely gave up that side of the ball. So I mean, hey, if finally one of these trick plays worked for LA Pierce, they're able to get 7 points on the board and make this a little bit closer.
That'll take it with this point being kicked right now. Lined up to kick the extra point. LA Pierce. Snap and the hold. The kick is up. Right in the middle. That'll make the score Santa Monica 24, LA Pierce 14, with 8 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the second quarter. And Pierce has not given up. They're trying to make a game of this with their offense balance of run and somewhat pass attack. And we have a timeout on the field. And Pierce will be kicking to Santa Monica for their next set of downs. Liam, what'd you think about that touchdown?
Man, it took them like good 2-3 minutes just to score. So hopefully Santa Monica's offense can just come back and score quickly and efficiently. You know, we made good plays in the first quarter. I just can't wait to see what good plays we can make in the second quarter right now.
I like our passing game in the first half, and I like how the offensive coach on Santa Monica kept it an open passing game with these long passes, kind of like the old Kenny Stabler, the snake from the Oakland Raiders of the past, and the bombs away offense they had under Al Davis, the owner. That's directed at our older crowd and listening audience. If you don't know Kenny Stabler, Google him. He's a heck of a quarterback. Okay, Pierce is lined up under 35 to kick it to Santa Monica. Hildebrandt's back there, and there's the kick. Nice kick into the end zone. That's going to be a touchback. Santa Monica will start, excuse me, on the 25-yard line. And it'll be 1st and 10 with 8.5 minutes to go in the second quarter.
Interested to see if they get Reynoso more looks this possession. I mean, they do like to do a lot of play action and throw the ball a lot, but I mean, every time Reynoso's touched the ball, he's getting around 10, 20 yards each carry. So it'd be nice to see how high he could get that number up today.
Plus, not that we need it, but even in his first half, can run some of that game clock down too by running more. So Santa Monica's got 3 receivers out to the left. There's swing pass to number 12 caught. He's running up the left sideline to 30, 40, 42-yard line before number 24 and LA Pierce takes him out of bounds. That was a nice 17-yard gain to number 12, Raymond Galvez, the third.
Looks like Reynoso isn't even in. Looks like the backup,
Yeah.
Taunton Drobny is in.
Kind of a hurry-up offense here by Santa Monica. Snapping ball again. And we run it up to the middle to number 26, which is Taunton Drobny, freshman running back out of the LA Army and Naval Academy in Los Angeles. That'll be 2nd down and 9 for Santa Monica on the 43-yard, their own 43-yard line. Here's a snap. Cruz throws it over the middle, caught by Hildebrandt. Fumble. Let's see what the ref's going to... It's going to call it to LA Pierce. Hildebrandt made a great catch and run to the 40-yard line of Pierce. Got hit, fumbled the ball, and Pierce recovers at about their own 43, 44-yard line. That's another turnover by the Corsairs. I know that's 2, maybe 3 today they've had in the first half. And that's helping keep LA Pierce in the ball game. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Pierce on their own 43.5, 44-yard line. 1st and 10 with 7.5 minutes to go. in the second quarter. Tough break for Hildebrand on Santa Monica. Here's Henderson bringing him up. 2 receivers on the left, 2 on the right, 1 in the backfield. Snap, drop back to throw. Right between the 2 receivers. Somebody's not on the same page there. Between 13 and 82, because they're looking at each other like, you should have gone that way, and I should have gone this way. And the ball went right between the 2 of them by about 5 yards. Again, they're not executing their passing game very efficiently. What do you think, Jared?
No, I mean, they haven't been super efficient in any part of this game so far. I mean, they're going to get cut, 1 or 2 trick plays to work. They're doing a lot of either options or pitches and a lot of running. I mean, they haven't been super efficient passing or running the ball, so they got to figure one of these things out.
2nd and 10, there's a snap to Henderson. He's looking deep, down the middle.
Pick
almost intercepted by number 21, Tyler Thomas. But as he's falling backwards, he couldn't hold on to the ball, and it's an incompletion. But we have another flag that was thrown, holding on Pierce, and we're going to bring that back even further, anyways. So. He actually made a good pass there, I thought, and it just wasn't brought in. Of course, we had a mistake made by the lineman that brings the ball back to Pierce's own 34-yard line. And it'll be 2nd down and 20 for the Brambis. 2 receivers on each side. Santa Monica almost jumped off line there, offsides. Referee let him reset. Here we go. Snap to Henderson, quarterback. He's looking down the field, taking off on the run. Well, he dives forward for about another, I'd say, an 8-yard, well, maybe a 12-yard gain. Kind of dove a little early, don't you think, Jared?
Yeah,
I think he could have kept running.
I mean, that one, maybe he was a little scared, decided he'd rather take a couple more yards instead of getting rocked by a Corsair on that one. But, he's got him a little bit closer. So now you got around 12 yards instead of 20 to get the first down.
And here we go. We're lined up on the 42 of L.A. Pierce. Their typical 2-and-2 split receivers out. Henderson back to pass. He's looking, throwing deeper. Nice catch by the receiver, number 13, at Santa Monica's 30-yard line between 3 defenders. And if we had a replay, we could tell you that their receiver was the first one to turn around and look for the ball, and Santa Monica's 3 defenders did not turn around and look for the ball. And we got a reception there by Pierce, number 13 on L.A. Pierce. We'll find out who that is in a second. And it's a 1st down and 10 from from Santa Monica's 30-yard line.
Great catch from number 13, Stephen McAllister, slot receiver, putting in work as a flag.
What 50-60 run there, Jared?
Oh, it looks like it's just a false start.
Yep. Mistakes.
A little excited.
Mistakes will kill you. Kill a drive on an offense. Just as they make a good play, make a mental mistake, jumping off sides, and that's going to bring still 1st down, but 15 to go on Santa Monica's 35-yard line with 5 minutes and 50 seconds to go in the second quarter. Here's Pierce's quarterback, Henderson, bringing up to the line. We got trip receivers to the left, 1 on the right. Let's see what he's got dialed up now. Snap, a swing pass out to left flats, number 13 again. He runs up the left side to about Santa Monica's 26-yard line, taken down there by number 33, Carson Cox. Santa Monica's do-it-all DB linebacker. And we got a timeout on the field by the referees with 5 minutes to 20 seconds to go in the second quarter. And a break in the action.
A lot slower this quarter compared to the first quarter that we had. What do you guys think?
Yeah, they've slowed it down a little bit with the pace, a couple of the turnovers. I'm still thinking why that quarterback, when he ran for 12 yards, to me it looked like he went down early. What would you have done, Liam, if you were in his shoes? Go down or keep running and take a hit?
Honestly, like my coach always told me, just run until they stop you. So
there you go. I like that mentality. And you're a Brahmas too, you know, you got to do that. So here's Pierce lined up. Henderson bringing the offense up again. And again, we're on Santa Monica's 28-yard line, 2nd down and 6. There's a snap, swing pass out number 5 in the left flats, and he goes up dancing down the sideline.
Ooh.
He's in the end zone, but the question is, did he step out at the 15 or not?
He did not.
And the referee's right there. There's no call. It looks like it's going to stand for a touchdown by Pierce off of a turnover by a fumble by Hildebrandt when Santa Monica was driving, and that's going to give the Brahmas a touchdown, and that's going to make the score Santa Monica 24, and making the extra point, if he makes the extra point, that'll be 24-21 with 5 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the second quarter.
Explosive play by Peters. I mean, that was an amazing move to make a miss to get into the end zone there. Way to stay in bounds. I mean,
Great balance on the sideline there to stay in bounds, like you said.
and now he's back out there on the kickoff on the extra point team. So he's doing it all.
There's the kick, and it's dead down the middle. Good. And that's going to make the score with 5 minutes, 10 seconds to go in the second quarter. Santa Monica 24, and L.A. Pierce coming back 21. And Pierce will be kicking off to Santa Monica. Well, we're at the 45 point level right now for the game, fellas. So we're getting up there. What do you think, Liam?
Honestly, it's just as high intensity as I thought. It's very good that the defense can cover when they need to, but also the offense can come out and do their thing. But right now, we just need the offense to limit the turnovers, find what works, and just keep the ball security alive.
Jared, if you were the coach, what would you be saying at halftime on either team?
I mean, if I'm Santa Monica, I'm telling you to, again, do not underestimate this opponent. I mean, again, they haven't had a win in conference play this season, but that doesn't, there's a first for everything. So you don't want to be that first team to give them that win. And, I mean, on the other side, if you're L.A. Pierce, you're telling them to go as hard as you can. Give even more if you can. Because, I mean, right now you have Santa Monica on their toes in a 3-point game in their house. I mean, keep the foot on the gas is what I'd tell them. Just don't give up. I mean, you're still in this game.
Good strategy. Well said. L.A. Pierce is lining up to kick the ball to Santa Monica. And we're going west to east on the field right now. And let's see if Santa Monica can get a good return here for some good field position to get another offensive score going before the halftime, with a little more than 5 minutes left to go in the second quarter.
Seems like the ball's falling off again, no matter what side of the field you're on.
Ball has a mind of its own today, ladies and gentlemen, because we do have a win factor, and it looks like we're going to have another placeholder come out and hold the ball for the kicker. Getting that all straightened out on the field. And the canopies on the sideline are still showing some parachute effect. So there is wind down there.
Gusts of 15 miles an hour down there on the field.
Again, L.A. Pierce about to kick off. They just scored a touchdown. 24-21, 5 minutes ago, and here we go. Santa Monica receiving the ball about their own 3-yard line, running up the right side. Number 22 makes a break. This could go to the house. The kicker makes a game-saving tackle for L.A. Pierce on number 22. Francois Jones Jr. ran that ball back about 70 yards for Santa Monica, 75 yards. And the kicker on L.A. Pierce saved the touchdown by making an ankle tackle. What about that, Liam?
Kickers are athletes too, but if you're going to go low at a guy that's coming at you that fast, at least he didn't run through you. So,
well said.
Love the explosiveness from Santa Monica right now. Just something that's really carrying the game right now.
Great field position on Pierce's 31-yard line. And there's a fake handoff, swing a pass out to the right. to number 80 on Santa Monica, who was Elijah Aaron, the 6'3" freshman wide receiver, and he goes for several yards on the play, up to the 24-yard line of L.A. Pierce, and that's going to be second down and about 4. Lined up 3 receivers on the left for Santa Monica.
There's a
And
handoff.
there's the horse. The horse just got covered by the bear, though. That is a big young man on L.A. Pierce, number 99, who made that tackle. It looks like their nose tackle, and he already looks like an NFL player. Liam, do you know who that guy is, number 99 on Pierce?
Number 9, he's a freshman, big fella, 449, Mark Tualo.
Wow.
I do not
He
want to
looks
get
NFL ready, that's for sure.
Or World Wrestler Association future talent. Here's a running back, Reynoso. A fake, and the quarterback Cruz kept it.
Flag.
Late flag. Cruz gets to he made the first down on the run to about the 19. But let's see if that was a flag because they're lining up right now.
That is a big fella.
Did you say 449 pounds?
449, yeah.
Wow.
He's
That is a
Samoan.
presence.
He's Samoan.
That man is a presence in that line. It was a flag. Good call. My crack team there. And they're walking it off. Oh, that's half the distance. 10 yards or half the distance? Well, either way, it's about the same.
right at the 10-yard line.
10-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10. Just inside. So it's going to be 1st and goal for Santa Monica with about 4 minutes to go. Fake the Reynoso. Swing pass. Wide open. Touchdown, Hildebrand.
Brand.
Beautiful pass and catch. And Hildebrand made up for that fumble in the last series of drives to do a diving catch in the right side of the end zone for Santa Monica. And that's going to give them 30 points with the point after coming up. No flags on the field. 3 minutes, 50 seconds to go. Jarrett, what do you think about that? You told me get scored on, you got to do what? Come back and do what?
You got to come back, and that's Hildebrand's first touchdown of the season, I believe. The big part of this offense, there's no Sean Greer or Maurice Herrera, who are the 2 leading receivers for this team.
Spotted for the extra point, good.
So you're seeing a lot of young guys coming into this. I mean, you're seeing a lot to Hildebrand, a lot to Wood, to Elijah Aaron, Darren Tanner Taylor. I mean, you're able to get the ball to these young guys, which, I mean, again, having a guy...
And let them run.
Yeah, I mean, having your stars out, new ones emerge.
Yep. And he's doing a great job at spreading the wealth around, too, and not just targeting 1 or 2 receivers. He is definitely spreading it out. And that's give us a score of Santa Monica 31, L.A. Pierce 21, 3 minutes, 50 seconds to go in the second quarter. And Jarrett called it. You get scored on, you got to come right back down and score back. And that's how you keep that momentum on your side. So, gentlemen, we already have a 52-point game going with a few minutes left in the first half. Do I hear 100 points? Liam, what do you think? Come on.
I was just about to say, Jerry, you remember the last game we commentated? It was already looking like this after the second quarter, not before. So for Santa Monica to put up early points, looks like they need to get a new scoreboard to.
Here we go with the kicking. Fumbles at number 16 on the 21-yard line for Pierce. And Santa Monica's trying to track him down. He goes up.
Shit.
Nice cut back to the field. Escapes again. This guy must have grease on or something because nobody can tackle him. There he finally goes down at Pierce's 30-yard line after he slithered through about 8 tacklers. Number 16 on L.A. Pierce, their kickoff return, and also receiver. We're going to find out who that is. 16. To Norris Merkel.
6'3".
He's walking to the sideline. Looks like he got a little banged up on that play, too. And you would, too, if you got hit by 8 guys.
You know,
At one
standing
time.
at 6'3", the way that he just found his way through is pretty impressive. Maybe he was just too tall, so they couldn't just take him down. They needed everybody all at once to help him.
Okay, L.A. Pierce is lining up on their own 31-yard line after kickoff reception. You got 2 running backs in the backfield with the quarterback Henderson. 2 receivers to the left.
Seems like
One
they
out on the
love this
right.
formation.
Their typical formation. Let's see what they're going to do. Henderson hands off to number 3, Tanner Taylor, and he goes up the middle for about 8 yards on first carry of that series. making it second down and probably about 3 to go for the first down. We got 3 minutes, 20 seconds to go with a running clock in the second quarter. Both teams, if I'm not mistaken, have their full set of timeouts. And of course, Pierce wants to get some more points on the board to get that momentum back before the end of the first half. Henderson lines them up on the 36. He snaps the ball, hands off to number 3, Tanner Taylor. Goes up the middle, gets to about the 40, then pushed back to about the 36. Let's see where the ref spots the ball. Jared, can you see that? What's he doing? Where's the spot?
Looks right around maybe the 37,
Yeah.
37 and a half yard line.
Yeah, we'll call it the split. Liam, what would you run here if you're Elliot Pierce? Right now, this play right now, what would you do?
Right now, just keeping it safe, just run it up the middle, run off the time, play it safe.
Right.
But if I'm Santa Monica, I'm sending everybody out there to get them. So
I'd throw a bomb on the first down just to break it up.
throw a bomb to the other.
Number 5 on Pierce has the ball, taken down for about a 15-yard loss. What happened, ladies and gentlemen, was number 5 was in motion, and when the ball was snapped, it snapped off number 5 running, flipped up in the air, and their other running back caught it, trying to run the ball, and Santa Monica had it sniffed out and took him down for a loss of about 10 yards.
Yeah, I don't think nobody's guessing that play. If you were going to ask me as another injured player, slow to
Jared,
go.
tell me, you had that one called, didn't you?
Nah, yeah, I was, nothing like the old 3 backfield reverse, throw it into the guy's helmet and lose 10-yard play. I love that one.
Yeah.
I run that in Madden all the time.
The all reliable.
But that,
That was a different. That was unusual. Now, we could have made that great. The running back who caught the deflection off the other running back, he could have turned and thrown for, because the whole place was open because everyone in Santa Monica was on, past their line trying to tackle the guy. Would have been an easy touchdown. Anyway, here comes Carson Cox back into the defense for Santa Monica. We have 2 minutes and 9 seconds left. Third down and 5 from the 27-yard line. It's L.A. Pierce, and it looks like they're going to do a quick kick, setting up a punt formation on third down. Nope, fake punt. He's going to run it. Santa Monica's got it sniffed out.
What are you thinking?
And there is Hildebrandt and number 40, Jonathan LeCure, the linebacker, who takes him down for a loss. And that's going to turn over the ball to Santa Monica with a first down on L.A. Pierce's, I'd say just about the 20-yard line. I don't know about that one, gentlemen. If you're the coach, the offensive coach of Pierce, you're doing a fake punt on a third down 10 points with 2 minutes to go, and you've got the ball. Does anybody understand that call?
Who are you trying to fool trying to go for a punt on third down? Come on now. Come on now.
I would not go to Vegas with that offensive
No.
coordinator.
No.
That is.
We'll have him on the under.
He might need to go to gambling rehab after that play.
Here's Cruz on the handoff to Reynoso. He goes for about 5 minutes, 5 yards rep, got to about the 15. If I was that switching the NFL Chicago Bears right now, they just fired their offensive coordinator Shane Waldron after 9 games, and he was the genesis of offensive coordination with Seattle Seahawks under Pete Carroll, doing a great job. Brought into the Bears, thinking he'd do a spectacular job with Caleb Williams, and the last 3 games the Bears haven't hardly scored at all, and of course he got fired last Sunday. So I'm not saying that to the LA Pierce coach, but that was not a bright call. On third down, you got possession down 10 points, and you still have something to do with an offensive drive. Anyways, we have a timeout with a 2-minute warning right now in the second quarter. Santa Monica 31, LA Pierce 21, and it's Santa Monica's ball on the Pierce 15-yard line, 16-yard line, first and goal. Reynoso in the backfield for Santa Monica, and we got 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Let's see what happens. Liam, what would be your call? Real quick, what would you call?
I'm seeing Michael Cruz throwing it to number 80 right now.
Okay.
Jared, what you got?
Inside the red zone, you still have some clock to play with, and you have all 3 timeouts. I wouldn't be surprised to see Reynoso run the ball here.
Oh, Cruz is trying to pick up the ball, young man.
What is...
You better pick that up. That could be called a fumble.
Incomplete.
Cruz dropped back, did a fake pass, but really wasn't a fake pass. He lost control of the ball in his passing hand, and the ball goes down to the ground. Finally recovered by Santa Monica, but the referee, it looks like he was going to call a fumble for a little bit, but it was an incomplete pass. So that's going to make it 3rd down and 10 for Santa Monica at L.A. Pierce's 21-yard line, and Cruz has them lined up 2 and 2 receivers on the outside. Looking over the sideline, Coach, what do you want to call? It's just running down the game clock. The timer, it still has 1:55 left. Here goes the snap. Throws it out to the right. Oh, right through the hands of number 10, Cody Lambert. Got to look that ball in, young man. He was wide open. That could have been a touchdown. Instead, it's a change of possession for Santa Monica coming out. I take that back. It's going to be 4th down and 5 for Santa Monica. And number 39, Jaden Espada, their kicker's coming out to attempt his 2nd field goal of the day from about the 23-yard line of L.A. Pierce.
He's only about 56% field goal kicker right now, so he does have one earlier, but this is a little bit farther out. He has made his farthest kick, I believe, is from 42 yards, so this should be well within his range.
Santa Monica's lined up for the kick. The 23 boots it.
It's good.
In there. Field goal for Corsairs. That's going to take the score to Santa Monica 34, L.A. Pierce 21, with 1 minute and 40 seconds to go in the 2nd quarter.
I mean, if you're L.A. Pierce, I mean, you have 1 minute 40 to try and get something going, but so far, this offense has had not a whole lot going. It's been very sloppy. But I mean, you can get lucky on one big trick play or something like that. Who knows what might happen? I don't know. You got to do something to be positive going into the half, but I don't know. I don't know exactly what they could do at this point to have a positive message. You're gonna have to just restart coming back in.
Liam, what do you think about the adjustments for the 2nd half? What's your take on that?
Honestly, I would just love to see the offense to have a lot more ball security. They have to find what works. So if they just see a receiver that's there, and also limit turnovers. And the defense to stay on their toes, cover the field, and just limit penalties as much as they can.
Well said. Santa Monica kicks the ball to Pierce, and return comes back to about the 31-yard line with a timeout on the field. With 1 minute and 42 seconds to go in the first half, Santa Monica 34, L.A. Pierce 21. A very entertaining game in the first half with over 50 points scored by both of the teams. Granted, some mistakes on both sides too. We've seen some star plays, but we've also seen some bonehead plays too. And hopefully both teams will limit the bonehead plays in the 2nd half. Here comes L.A. Pierce lined up on their own 32. First and 10, running in a late play. And let's see what they're going to do. Henderson, their quarterbacks, gets the ball snapped to him, swing pass to the left, and number 4 just couldn't get his hands on it for an incomplete pass. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Rhombus of L.A. Pierce College. Why not open up that offense more right now? I don't know, but I'm not the coach. Here's Henderson with two receivers on each side. Gets the ball snapped to him. Drops back to pass. Steps up. What's he going to do? Throws it long.
Oh.
And almost a beautiful catch by number 13, but broken up
Number 20.
by number 27, Kobe Springer, defensive back for Santa Monica. And he showed some good closing speed on that one to break up that pass. It was almost a sure thing. That's going to make it 3rd and 10 for L.A. Pierce from the 32-yard line with 1.5 minutes to go in the first half. Pierce is lined up. Their typical formation right now. Let's see what Henderson, the quarterback's going to do. He drops back the pass, gets nailed right after he throws the ball, and it sails out of bounds for an incompletion. And that's going to make it 4th down and 10 for Pierce. And it looks like
Slow to get up.
he was very slow to get up, Henderson, but he is walking off the field now because he had a closing shot put on him by a Santa Monica defensive guy. 4th down and 10 for Pierce. 1.5 minutes to go. It's going to be a punt situation. Liam, you think they're going to do another fake or what? What's going to happen here?
Well, it's not 3rd down, so I don't think they can fool anybody about what formation they're coming in. But I love the aggression from LA Pierce right now, that they're coming out just throwing the ball deep, not caring who's out there, but they're playing aggressive, which ultimately could be a turning point. But the defense is just coming out just even more. So
Santa Monica showing up on defense today. And here's the punt, a little bit on the short side. Hildebrandt is going to let it roll. And it's going to roll down to
Wow.
Ooh.
the 1 yard line.
What a great punt.
What a
I'm not sure what he was thinking there because it hit around the 30, so that ball kept rolling all the way down to the 1. That puts us in a dangerous situation there.
there's a flag.
There's a flag on the field, so let's see what the rest of them call. If it's not against Santa Monica, it's you're on your 1 yard line with 1 minute to go and a half. That's not where you want to be, right, Jared?
No, but at least if you're already on your own 1 yard line, you can't go much farther back. So I mean, if it is on you, you don't have too much to worry about. But not a good situation to be in if you're Santa Monica.
And if you're the quarterback, Santa Monica, and you're on your own 1, and you see number 99 on Pierce coming at you, what are you going to do?
Get out of the way.
That's a house of a young man coming at you, full speed.
Refs are still talking their
What's
all.
the call, ref? Come on, let's get going.
They can talk at halftime. What's the
I
hurry
know.
up?
We got everyone up at.
I think they're discussing what's for lunch. Or where's the coffee located at?
Zebras are grazing.
Well, we have a break in the action right now as the referees are discussing what that penalty flag is all about. All 7 of them are in there. 1:10 to go in the first half. Santa Monica's up 34-21 for LA Pierce. And we thought the ball was going to be marked at Santa Monica's own 1 yard line after the kick. But here we go. What's the referee going to tell us? Still discussing it. Any clues, gentlemen? What this might be about?
Oh, here we go.
I don't got anything.
I got nothing.
Took him that long to call holding penalty?
So half the distance to the goal.
Yeah. So we'll be at the half a yard line for them to run their offense with 1:10 to go. Can you say Reynoso, running back?
I think that'd be the safe move. I mean, let the kid work a little bit, and I mean, if you're not going to run it on your own half-yard line, then I don't know when you would.
I don't even know if I'd risk a handoff. I'd just maybe direct snap to him, let him run the ball.
Yeah, might see a little tush push here.
Yeah.
See if they implement some
Santa
Eagles
Monica's
playbook.
taking their time coming back on the field. They're still on the sideline talking to their coach,
I think they took their first time out of the game.
who most likely is telling them, whatever you do, don't drop the ball. And don't get tackled in the end zone.
And run from number 99.
Stay away from 99.
And the ball's being moved.
Future
up.
NFL player.
Ball's being moved up to the 16.
So that is interesting. It went down to the 1. And a penalty on Santa Monica, and it's brought out to the 16. So maybe the referee pointed the wrong way when he made the call, because it definitely didn't go against Santa Monica, unless the ball bounced out at the 30 on the kickoff. I didn't see it. Did you guys?
Never in my life have I ever seen a penalty for a gain of yards rather than a loss of yards. So this is a first for everything. So like Jared said at the beginning, there's always a first for everything.
That could be what's called the home crowd or homer call by the referee in Santa Monica, but I didn't say it. I didn't say it. Okay, that's got to be considered the most interesting play of the first half. How did that ball go from the 1 to the 15 on the penalty when it's against you? Okay, moving on. 2nd down and 10 for Santa Monica, and they're about on the 16. There's a handoff. Reynoso, but guess who he ran into?
The big fella.
The big fella, number 99 on Pierce, and 95 for no gain.
I mean, it's a tough ask to tell someone to move a minivan. So I mean, I understand why you didn't get any yards on that play.
99 problems, but blocking ain't one for him.
You know, I've rented a van going to the Indy 500 many moons ago, and I would call that a club van, not a minivan.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's insulting to minivans.
Yeah.
This guy could the 99's an absolute unit on the field. I mean, he looks like he's like 3 of the players just that mushed into one.
And he's only a freshman.
Okay, we are at 2nd down and 10
35 seconds.
for Santa Monica with a little more than 35 seconds to go in the first half. And the last couple minutes of this quarter have taken, seems like 2 hours
Seems
to
like
run
that.
by.
Seems like the last 2 minutes was just the whole first quarter for us.
The game was cruising, sailing at a great pace, and now we've just hit a roadblock. Okay, here we go. Cruising formation, gets the snap, runs it off to Reynoso, up the middle. A good mano-mano challenge, Reynoso versus number 99. You got a couple yards we've got thrown back. Running the clock down. We got a running clock now, 22 seconds left in a half. Santa Monica does not have to do another snap. They're slowly walking off the field. Looks like we're going to have a halftime score running down the clock. Santa Monica on top of L.A. Pierce College. Santa Monica 34, L.A. Pierce 21. And that takes us to the end of the first half. This is Gary Hughes at Santa Monica College, broadcasting the game with my cohorts, Liam Rush and Jarrett Hesteg, live in beautiful Santa Monica, California. And that'll be the end of the first half. We'll be back to start the second half in a little bit. Thank you for joining us. Welcome back, everybody, to the second half at Santa Monica Corsair Field in beautiful Santa Monica, California. We have 43 seconds to the kickoff of the second half between Santa Monica and LA Pierce College. And right now, the halftime score is Santa Monica 34, LA Pierce 21. With me is Liam and Jarrett. Jarrett, any quick comments looking at the second half?
Santa Monica did a really good job in the first half finding some players who haven't seen as much playing time this season. Cruz has been able to find the open man, and Reynosa's been able to get some good rushes in. The defense has played very well, being able to not be tricked out by some trick plays. So you just need to do more of the same in the first half. I wouldn't change a whole lot. Stay the course is what I would say for Santa Monica.
Jarrett, what's your take? I'm sorry, Liam, what was your take? Second
Honestly,
half.
I would love to see the offense have more ball security. As soon as they have the ball, whether it's from a catch or from running it, just keep on to it, hold on to it, and find what works. Limit turnovers as much as you can, and just feed the guys that are hungry, and make sure everyone has their spot and everything's ready to go.
Good point. Santa Monica really doesn't have to be in a rush mode at all. They're up 13 points, and they have making a couple turnovers in the first half. Let's hope they can limit that or just terminate those for the second half and get a victory here with the big W going into their final game next week at Compton. And of course, LA Pierce is trying to break in and get that goose egg into a straight number because they don't have any victories on the year. So that's their motivation for the second half, to try to get a W here. So both teams are on the field right now, and Santa Monica will be kicking in the second half to LA Pierce to start the second half here.
Seems like the place kicker's there early on to avoid any mishaps, so we could hopefully for a strong second half now.
We have had a win factor here in the first half, and that's why the placeholder's been there for the kicker. And here we go. We'll start the second half. We'll kick down to about the 5-yard line. LA Pierce has it, running up the left sideline, number 16.
Damn.
And there he goes. The kicker to stop him. Can he reach him? He had to cut back. Tap. Oh, fumble! In the end zone, it's going to be... Oh, wait a minute. Who got it? The Pierce running back fumbles in the end zone from about the 5, recovers in a touchdown for LA Pierce. What a way to start the second half. Gentlemen, what do you think?
Wow.
Jarrett, did you plan that? Must have been Liam. Liam, did you plan that? Did you talk to the coach of the Pierce and say, here's what we got to do?
I was talking to Santa Monica when I was taking those second half adjustments. I didn't think that LA Pierce could hear me. What do you think, Jarrett?
This is exactly how you want to be able to start the second half, is with the score on the board. You're cutting the lead down again, but they've been playing chase all game. So this is an exciting way to start the second half. You need your defense to step up now, and now you got to add on to this. You can't be content with just keeping the game close. But wow, what an explosive way to start off this second half.
Sure was. Reminds me of the Devin Hester kickoff return starting the Super Bowl between the Bears and the Colts way back when. And Hester, who's a Hall of Fame player, ran the opening kickoff of the Super Bowl back for a touchdown. Never done before, never done since. I'm not saying this is a Super Bowl today, but it was a heck of an exciting play to see that happen, especially the fumble and then a fumble recovery by the kickoff receiver from LA Pierce, who is also the wide receiver. So we're lining up for the extra point. It's 34-27 Santa Monica. You can hear some of the Pierce fans here in the stands. Snap, hold, the kick, block.
Blocked. Special teams,
Blocked
special
by-
plays.
It's like number 22 or 4 got a hand on it, which would have been Francois Jones for Santa Monica or Logan Polk. I will give it to both of them. Blocking the extra point. That's going to make the score Santa Monica 34, LA Pierce 27 to start the second half of this game. One of the most exciting plays I've seen all year. What do you think? What do you think, Liam?
Honestly, from
Agreed?
a kick return, a fumble to a return, then they got it, then to a block kick, I think the second half is just going to be as electric as the first one.
Jarrett, what do you think?
That was an electric way to start this happened, and also a fantastic job to be able to block the extra point. With that extra point, they would have been able to take the lead with another touchdown and extra point. Now you keep it at a 7-point advantage right now. So you take the little things from it if you're Santa Monica. But yeah, I mean, what a great way for LA Pierce to start off this opening half. And I mean, let's see if they can continue it though. I mean, again, nothing's written in stone yet.
My favorite part was when the kickoff returner for Pierce had open field and with 2 Santa Monica Corsair players to go that possibly could have stopped the touchdown. He actually, the last one being the Santa Monica kicker, he turned him left, then he turned him right with his cuts as he's running, and that was the end of it. There is no way he was going to catch him to save the touchdown. Who was 19? Oh, computers. So we're slowly lining up here for the kickoff by LA Pierce now to Santa Monica with just almost 20 seconds taken by that kickoff touchdown return. And that was Jonah Terry for LA Pierce who did that touchdown kickoff return. Now here's the kickoff to Santa Monica. This is number 22. Francois Jones Jr. cutting back to the middle. And he is being gang tackled there and pushed forward at about the 41-yard line of Santa Monica. About a 30-yard return, setting up 1st and 10 for the Corsairs to start their second half. Geez, what's next, guys? How's Santa Monica going to top that play, huh? For excitement. Let's go.
You know, they could just come out playing aggressive like LA Pierce has. They'll be able to have a chance to, you know, put some more points on it till it's become more out of reach.
Double reverse, flea flicker, fake, flea flicker, touchdown. That's what I see coming right now. Fake hand for Reynoso, swing out to number 3, receiver. And he's cutting up the sideline. He's got some daylight. Taken out of the 38-yard line by number 24 on the Brahmas. It was number 3 for Santa Monica, Darren Tenor Taylor. We've called his name several times before. Clock is running, 14 minutes, 20 seconds left. 1st down and 10 on the 39-yard line for Santa Monica. Cruz gets the snap. Fakes and Reynoso fires over the middle. Oh! What a hit on number 10. Cody Lambert to separate the ball from him, and he's coming straight to the sideline. That one, he got hit right in the ribs by the DB. That tickles.
Cruz gave him a hospital pass right there, and I mean, he's going to take a breather on the sidelines.
Liam, what'd you think?
Man, just got to watch out.
He looks like he's losing some air there. Okay, here's the second play. 2nd down, 10. Fake, Cruz running up the right side. He's got some daylight. Oh, he couldn't quite turn the corner.
Still got the first.
Got up to the 28-yard line. Past the 1st down marker, I believe, for the 1st down. Moving the chains. 1st down, okay. Santa Monica's now at the 29-yard line of LA Pierce. Cruz made a nice quarterback keeping run there. And we got a running clock with 13 minutes, 20 seconds left. 1st and 10, Santa Monica. Trip, receivers to the left. Fake handoff for Reynoso, swing pass to Tenor Taylor. He's taking up the middle. Down to the 19-yard line of Pierce, and that's going to give Santa Monica Corsairs another Corsair 1st down.
I love the aggression that Cruz is playing with, you know. Even though they're still winning 34-27, it's a one-possession game. He just plays like with his clear mind, you know. Right now in his head it's probably a 0-0 ball game. How can he score the first touchdown of the day?
Cody Lambert back in for Santa Monica after that brutal hit on him. And there is a handoff to Reynoso up the middle for about 5 yards. That should be a 1st down, and it is for Santa Monica. So it'll be 1st and 10 on about the 15-yard line of LA Pierce. Nice balanced attack by the Corsairs so far, starting the second half.
They've been liking to do that option out to the number 3, Tanner Taylor. Let's see if they go back to it again.
Here's Cruz on a drop back, pass over. Cody Lambert, nice catch. Out of bounds at about the 8-yard line.
Cruz loves these escape routes. He has either him running out on the other side or Taylor on the other. They're both doing those escape routes. They're able to get at least 10 yards every time they throw that pass. I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Great observation. Cruz bringing him up to the line. And it's first and 10 for Santa Monica, about the 8. We've got 3 receivers on the left. He's looking for, guess who? Oh, got it. Touchdown,
Lost them.
Santa Monica. And that is number 80, Elijah Aaron.
Another touchdown.
Beautiful reception because he kind of had to battle for it from the defensive back. Belly.
Kind of
Pierce
muscled on
College.
that play.
Muscled him up. Aaron's big 6'3" receiver that helped take the ball away for the touchdown for Santa Monica. And lined up for the extra point is Jaden Espada. And the hold is by Raymond Galvez. The kick up and good. And a penalty flag. Excuse me. So currently the score is Santa Monica 40, LA Pierce 27. Let's see what the call was on the extra point. Liam, what was that? Did you see?
I did not, but
Jared? Did you catch that one? Oh, they gave him the point. Okay, so it must have been against Pierce. So,
seems like the referee is just cheering for us.
yeah,
at
he's
the end
cheering
of
for
the day.
him. Waving a flag. Terrible towel. So, score now, Santa Monica 41, LA Pierce 27. In the third quarter with 11 minutes and 30 seconds to go, Santa Monica's going to line up the kick. And I'll tell you, they get punched, and they're punching right back after this spectacular kickoff return by LA Pierce to get that touchdown. Santa Monica comes right back, puts 7 points back on the board.
You know, back-to-back quick possessions for both teams, you know, just how the first half started. So hopefully they could add more than just, 7 points after this possession. But I'm looking to see Santa Monica's defense be a key factor in this second half right now.
We have a bet in the booth here with 3 of us that might get up to 100-point
Oh,
score.
no.
Onside kick.
Did not go.
Did it go 10 yards? What do you say, ref?
Santa Monica.
Yeah,
ball.
he's going to give it to Santa Monica on a surprise onside kick by number 39, Espada, who did a great job of just dribbling it in front of him. And it went far enough for the ref to qualify it as a recovery by Santa Monica of the kick. Totally took Pierce off guard. And Santa Monica has the ball back again.
See, that's another factor versus college and the NFL is you now have to notify if you're doing an onside kick in the NFL. Where in college, you can still surprise them with a play like that and change the game a little bit. I mean, again, you're still up quite a bit, but at least as we saw in the Glendale game, Santa Monica just likes to put up points. They don't really care how much they have. They just want to put more up.
Good observation. Here's a snap to Cruz, to Reynoso up the middle, a little bit off the left, and gains about 5 yards on that one.
You know, that explosiveness from Santa Monica is going to be what's going to help them if they make the playoffs, because to put up points this early on in the second half or that early on in the first half, they're just putting up points like it's a 0-0 ball game. So just got to capitalize at every moment possible.
2nd and 5 for the Corsairs. Cruz gets a fake hand off the pit, and number 12 caught it in right flats.
Bobbled it. Oh!
Raymond Galvez the third with a nice reception. Short of the first down.
Yeah, they get
Or wait, they're moving the chains now. It was the first down. 1st and 10, Santa Monica at LA Pierce's 48-yard line. Moving the chains. Name of the game for the Corsairs all season. We got 3 receivers on the left, 1 on the right. Elijah Aaron out on the right. Reynoso on the backfield. Cruz calling for it, gets the snap, fake to Reynoso, thrown over the middle. Ooh. The tight end, number 87, Bryson Wood went the wrong way on that one because he was open for about a 10-yard gain there, and the quarterback's talking to him about it. He's saying, cut right, don't cut left.
Plays like that is where you got to take your time. You're up big, but at the same time, you got to take your time.
It's a good sign the quarterback knowing where his other players should be on the field and correcting it on the fly. Lined up for the snap. Cruz, this time he does give it to Reynoso. Goes up the middle for about a 2-yard gain before he runs into a wall of L.A. Pierce defensive line. It'll be second down for Santa Monica with about 8 yards to go. Cruz has him lined up for a snap. Could have been an offside, and it is an offsides on Pierce, number 84. The defensive line took a step forward, then stepped back, still no call, then he kind of delayed penalty of offsides on Pierce. That's going to give Santa Monica another 5 yards. Don't know why the refs have to discuss that. It was clear as day, right, Jarrett?
I
mean, come on.
I could see a couple of coaches on the sideline for LA Pierce start to throw their hats and jump around, so I don't think they're too happy with the discipline from their defense right now.
Here we go. He's walking off 5 yards. I was about to say, before that last exciting play, three of us have a bet in the booth, wink, wink, that this game might get up to 100 points by the combination of both teams. And right now we're at 68 with about a quarter and a half to go. So let's see if we get close to that. Here's the handoff. What? Fake handoff. Wide open number 11. He catches that 15-yard line. Down to the 13 was number 11, Daniel Hildebrand again for the Corsairs.
What a huge game for Hildebrand. He came into this game, I believe, with only 15 receiving yards before this game.
Oh, he's done way more than that this week, plus a touchdown. As they're lining up again on about the 13-yard line of L.A. Pierce. Cruz hasn't come up the line. There's a snap. This time there is a handoff to Reynoso, straight up the middle again. And he gains about 5 yards, maybe 6 on that. For a second down and probably 3 or 4 for Santa Monica. 9 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the third quarter. And Santa Monica's up 41-27, and they are driving. Looking for more. There's a snap to Cruz. He's looking for his receivers in the end zone, scrambling around. Maybe he's going to run it. There's a flag in the backfield. Cruz puts a deke on number 24. And he tackles him there at about the 10-yard line. But there is a penalty flag in Santa Monica's backfield, 2 of them. And number 7, he's looking around like, me? Come on, ref. Liam, what are they going to call?
Hopefully they call them on a penalty on the defense, but it's not looking like it right now.
No, I saw a holding penalty on Corsairs. That's going to cost them 10 to bring that back. Second down, and it's probably going to be 2nd and 15 now.
Maybe just to give Michael Cruz more room to throw it, Maybe it's
That's a good way to look at it. Good way to look at it. We're on the 19-yard line, 2nd and 15. So they can make another first down before first and goal. Cruz has them lined up. Triple receivers on the right. Reynoso in the backfield. He's taking his time, looking over the sideline. What play do you want to call, Coach? Drops back to pass, throws it over the middle of the 24, gets back to the 10-yard line, and that was to Pierce Reynoso. So a fake handoff to him, comes back, looks back, and received the pass from the quarterback. Clock is still running. Santa Monica's looking for a play from the sideline. And here Cruz is pulling him up now for the snap. We got 3 receivers on the right, tied in to the line. Reynoso in the backfield. Cruz drops back to throw. He's got, he had 80 open, who is Elijah Aaron on the right side of the end zone, but the pass was overthrown about by 5 yards by Cruz. Good idea, just wasn't executed properly. That's going to take it to 4th down for the Corsairs on about the 11-yard line. And I see the field goal kicker, number 39, coming out. Jaden Espada, who's kicked a couple already, and we're looking to put more points on the board for Santa Monica. So this is going to be about a 33-yard field goal. Lined up for the snap. Here comes the kick. Up. And it's good. 3 more for Santa Monica, which takes the score to Santa Monica 44, LA Pierce 27, with 7 minutes and 45 seconds left to go in the third quarter. And the Corsairs are going to look to line up for the kickoff.
We officially crossed the 70-point mark. 71 points, so 29 more. Let's hope.
What do you think? You think we're going to make it? 100-point game?
70 minutes, 70 points. Let's just hope this game goes on for 100 minutes.
All right.
We only need four touchdowns and 1 2-point conversion, so I think we can get there.
Definitely possible. Throw another kickoff return in there for a touchdown, too. You never know.
Who knows? Maybe here comes another onside kick.
It's interesting. In my opinion, the 2 most exciting plays in the game both involve kickoffs. The squib kit and the kickoff for a touchdown return. Another squib, this time a little longer. And he kicks it down about the 20-yard line. It's number 4 running it back on Ellie Pierce, trying to get around the corner to the left side. Tackled out of bounds at about the 26-yard line of Ellie Pierce by number 11 on Santa Monica, Daniel Hildebrand.
A little overconfident in his speed right there. Lost him a few yards on that return.
You either can make that corner or you can't. And he didn't. Okay, LA Pierce is huddled up. 1st and 10 from their own 27-yard line. 7.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. And let's see what their quarterback, number 9, Henderson, has up his sleeve for this play. There's a handoff to his running back, number 3, Tanner Taylor, and he's broken it open. Going up the right side, 50, 40, Santa Monica down to the 33-yard line of the Corsairs. An excellent play call and execution of the run by Tanner Taylor, and he's still down in the sidelines, slow to get up. But an excellent run. What'd you think, Jared?
No. I mean, able to break that out for a huge gain. I mean, they haven't been able to get a whole lot of big gains, but he is still down on the field.
Liam, what'd you think of that call?
Honestly, it was a good play, but as the player's still down right now, hopefully he's all right, and hopefully he remembers what happened. But as he's walking up, they're calling for the cart, calling for someone.
That's not good. We have a break in the action with the injured LA Pierce Rhombus player on the field at the 32-yard line of Santa Monica after he just made a very nice run up the right sideline for a gain of about probably almost 30 yards. He's still down, and there's medical personnel around him. And one person said they're calling for the cart to take him off, but we'll see. The score, Santa Monica 44, LA Pierce 27. And Pierce has nice field position from the run by Tanner Taylor, and here comes the cart onto the field to administer it to him. Liam, did you see at the end of that play what happened to him?
It looked like his leg as he was going down, but I'm not too sure exactly. But he stayed motionless after the hit, so probably something happened after the catch. But after the play was made, he just stood still, like he was just laying there motionless. So just prayers up for a young fella.
Well said. Jared, did you have any comment on that? Did you see anything?
No, it just looked like as soon as he was tackled, he just didn't have any power to get up. He's able to stand up now. Crowd gives him a round of applause. So, I mean, hopefully he's not too injured. Hopefully he's able to return to this game, but I'm not too confident on that. But great run. just hopefully, hopefully everything's all right.
And that was Damian Gatelin on L.A. Pierce, number 3, who made that fantastic run. And he's sitting up on the cart being wheeled off the field, gave the thumbs up to the crowd. Could be an ankle problem or something.
Not a player for LA Pierce that you would like to see go out with an injury this early in the second half.
And now Pierce is lined up to get the next play going, 1st and 10 on Santa Monica's 34-yard line. Fake hand off the running back. Pass to wide open receiver number 5. But unfortunately, Henderson overthrew him by about 5 yards. He did that earlier twice in the game. So his timing's a little bit off as well as his accuracy. And that's going to make it 2nd down and 10 from Santa Monica's 34-yard line. L.A. Pierce trying to line it up to get them a score after the Corsairs had put another field goal on them to make it 44-27. 7 minutes, 10 seconds left in the third quarter. And Pierce's quarterback Henderson bringing up to the line. He's got 2 receivers on the left, 2 on the right. And here comes the snap. Henderson, option to the right, left, pitches out to number 5 running back. Santa Monica defense had it smelled out, and they stop him for maybe a 1-yard gain. And that's going to make it 3rd down and 9 for Pierce.
Another injured player, 72.
And we have another injured player for L.A. Pierce who's down in the field.
72.
And Liam says it's number 72.
Basari.
Slowly getting up to his elbow. Could be another leg or knee or ankle problem. And the staff is coming out to administer him. So we have a timeout in the action for another injured player by L.A. Pierce. Santa Monica up 44-27. 2nd down and 10 for Pierce. And he's getting a round of applause from the crowd. He's up and limping off on his own to his sideline.
Man, 2 injuries for LA Pierce to start the second half. Not a good look, but if you're Santa Monica, you're looking to capitalize on the players that go down and seeing where's their weakness. Where can we capitalize?
Good point, Liam. Henderson, the quarterback of Pierce, is bringing him up to the line. Typical formation. They got 2 and 2 receivers on each side. Here's a snap to Henderson. He drops back to pass. Almost tackled for a loss. Now he's tracked down. Throws it long to the end zone.
Ooh, batted away.
Number 7. There he is. The defensive back on Santa Monica. Devin Williams knocks the sure touchdown pass away at the last second. He has a history of all the season doing that and other great plays by a DB. And that thwarts Pierce's drive and takes him to 4th down and 10 from Santa Monica's 24-yard line. Jared, I know you got a good look at that. What'd you think?
I mean, he was able to escape and get outside from the Santa Monica rush, but as soon as he threw that ball, I mean, Devin Williams was right there and ready to defend that and defend the touchdown. So, great defensive play as forcing them to. I mean, you have to go for it on 4th down now. I mean, you're down by a lot. You need to go for it now. That touchdown would have certainly helped out their cause, but Devin Williams had other plans.
Yeah, I agree. Even if they don't make it, you got to be aggressive here to try to go for the touchdown to try to stay in the game, because I don't think a field goal is going to help you much. Even if they did and made it, they'd still be down 2 touchdowns. So we have a break in the action, the timeout. L.A. Pierce on the sideline consulting with the coaching staff of what they're going to do here on 4th and 10 on Santa Monica's 34-yard line. And they're coming back out of the huddle to set up the offense, and we're going to get our answer real quick. Henderson, the quarterback, is still in there. So I highly doubt they're going to kick it. Looks like they're going to run a play and either try to get the 1st down or go for 6. Let's find out what the Brambas have on their mind.
They're bunched up to the left side again.
Big bunch of. They have 4 guys out there on the left, like they did earlier in the game. Here we go. Drop back. Steps up the pass. And a sack. A sack by the Corsairs defense. Number 8 was in there. Jonathan Joseph, 6'3", 180-pound linebacker. And he gets the sack of Pierce's quarterback Henderson for a loss and a turnover on downs. It will be 1st and 10 for Santa Monica at their own 41-yard line. 6 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in the third quarter.
Santa Monica, I think at this point, I know that they like to play aggressive. They like to keep putting points on the board. It wouldn't be a bad move to just start to run down this clock because, I mean, it looks like that LA Pierce can't really do a whole lot right now, and who knows, another big player or two can change the whole course of this game, but I think you just start to run this clock down a bit.
Michael Cruz has him lined up, throws a flare pass out to the right to Elijah Aaron, and there's a gain of about 12 yards for another first down by Santa Monica. And that'll be 1st and 10 from L.A. Pierce's side of the field on the 48-yard line. Moving the chains. Clock is running, 6 minutes, 10 seconds left. Cruz has them lined up, trips to the left. Fake handoff to Reynoso, the running back. Throw intercepted by number 11 on L.A. Pierce. We're going to find out who that was. That was not a well-advised pass because, well, you know what? Looking at it, Cruz is coming off on the sun side of the field. He might have had a sun in his eye because number 11 on Pierce was just standing there in front of his own receiver, and he threw the ball right to him. What'd you see, Jarrett?
I mean, I'm not surprised that they were able to jump that route. They've ran that play almost exclusively the entire day today. I mean, throwing to an exit route like that, it was about time that L.A. Pierce was able to figure out how to jump that and be able to get in front of that ball. But, I mean, yeah, the sun's not going to help. Ill-advised throw, and L.A. Pierce now has the ball in SMC territory.
Henderson has handoff number 5. He runs right into a wall of Santa Monica defensive ends and is thrown for a loss of about 5 yards, unless the ref gives him a generous spot, which I think he just did, to the 42 of Santa Monica. It'll be 2nd down and 13 for L.A. Pierce with a running clock of 5.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Turnover is a big move for Pierce to try to take advantage of. Let's see if they can do it against a stout Santa Monica defense. Henderson drops back, a swing pass to the left and flats to number 5. He's going around the corner and cut off by number 4 there, Logan Polk, on about the 32-yard line of Santa Monica for a gain of about 10. Should be 3rd down and about a long 3 there for 1st down for Pierce.
I mean, either way, when you're looking at this, if you're L.A. Pierce, you're just trying to get it a little closer. You know you're going for it on 4th down. You know you're not going to kick it. So just a few yards and then try to get that 1st down. You don't have to get all of them on this play if you already know you're going for it on 4th.
Good point. I'm kind of liking that 4 receivers on the left by Pierce, but this time Henderson fakes a handoff, runs it up, quarterback keeper, and he got about maybe 5 or 6 yards. Good enough for the 1st down by L.A. Pierce offense. The Brambas. Am I saying that right, guys? Brambas? Brahma Bull.
There you go.
Maybe I'm thinking of a pickup truck. Brambas.
The Bahamas? Is that what you're saying?
No, not Bahamas. Brambas.
Rhombus?
I think it's the name of a pickup. Oh, well. You know. Liam, what would you call right now if you're head coach at Pierce? Right now.
Pierce, just go with what's working,
What's working? Give me a play.
Run with the 4 receivers on the left side, 1 receiver on the right, throw it to the right side.
There you go. I like that. I would do that 4 on the left, hook and ladder, throw it to 1, handoff. But, that's me and my Miami Dolphin days. Anyways, Henderson drops back, throw the pass. Number 8's coming at him. He got it.
Drag him.
Oh, nice pass and catch. Middle of the field. And he fumbles away, I think, after he hit the ground. So we know fumbles don't cause, the ground doesn't cause fumbles. So Pierce gets the ball. He is calling a completion on the 16-yard line of Santa Monica for a new 1st down and 10 by L.A. Pierce. with just under 4 minutes to go in the third quarter.
Just ripped off a part of the undershirt for the quarterback, and he didn't seem too pleased about that.
Yeah. Messing with his wardrobe. Okay, here's Henderson with the swing out pass to the left, and number 5, the running back, went right through his hands. And I could see off his face shield, the sun is just blinding to any player on the left side turning back to the western side of the field trying to catch anything on both teams.
I think we're going to get a...
Is that a little flare up there?
Yeah, I think we're going to get a... My guess is unsportsmanlike conduct.
Liam, did you see who was involved?
I did not see who was involved with it. Hopefully not us, but seems like the players are right now getting too excited.
Personal foul, L.A. Pierce. Got to keep your cool in the heat of battle. And that's not the way to do it. And that's going to take him back to Santa Monica's 31-yard line. It's like Pierce makes a good play, and then 3 steps back, and they just don't make good plays for the next couple or 3. Can't get ahead of themselves.
When you're down by this much, you know, getting heated like that and losing your cool, and now you cost your team. Now it's what? It's a 2nd and 25.
Yep.
You can't let that happen.
Fake swing pass. He had him wide open. Let's see what happens. Oh! Number 16 on L.A. Pierce had an open touchdown. Went just a little overthrown. But Merkel came in. Well, Merkel almost had that for score. But guess who on Santa Monica came in to try to make his presence felt? Number 7, Devin Williams. That will make it 3rd down and 25 for Pierce from Santa Monica's 31-yard line.
I will say 16 was able to touch the ball on that one. Like my dad always said, if you can touch it, you can catch it, but not on that play.
Mine said the same. And now I say that to my kids. Touch the ball, catch the ball.
It's like false start on the offense. The offense getting a little too excited after that. Pushing it back.
Looks like it was a timeout.
Oh. Gotcha.
Well, we got a timeout in the action in the third quarter, 3 minutes and 12 seconds to go. Santa Monica's ahead 44 to L.A. Pierce's 27. And there's a 3rd down with 25 to go on Santa Monica's 31-yard line. Guys, it seems like we've been here several times before.
I mean, for L.A. Pierce, they're just not anywhere near the driver's seat. I mean, you have 1 timeout left. You're down by a hoot and a holler. You're not going to come back on 1 score here. Santa Monica still has all 3 timeouts. I don't know. It seems that they just keep shooting themselves right in the foot.
I agree.
It seems like they're playing hurry-up football if they're just wasting all their timeouts in the third. But either way, Santa Monica's defense is just still going to come out as aggressive as they do.
And offsides again on number 16, getting just a little bit too early of a jump there on the play, and that's going to cost them another 5 yards.
It seems like the referee has more yards on offense than the L.A. Pierce does right now in this quarter. So.
And although I do see talent on L.A. Pierce, I can see why they're shooting themselves in the foot so much. Is probably the answer why they're 0 wins and 9 losses this year. 0-9, I should say.
You know, with a team with that many players, with like a guy with 6'3" and then the number 99 on defense, just really talent everywhere.
Henderson to throw the ball.
Another flag.
Incomplete.
I don't know.
2 flags, and I think they're losing a little composure now on the field.
We've now entered ref ball.
Number 8 on Santa Monica, Jonathan Joseph, their linebacker, had a bead twice on quarterback Henderson of L.A. Pierce and just missed him. But I guarantee you, Henderson heard his footsteps and hurried that pass to throw it away. And we have a timeout right now, 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. And we're back here at Corsair Field in Santa Monica. Santa Monica's up 44-27. Got a timeout on the field, 3 minutes to go. LA Pierce still has the ball. Third down, 25 yards to go on Santa Monica's 36-yard line. You got two receivers to the left, two to the right. Henderson, their quarterback, is taking the snap, drops back to throw. Big rush, nice throw, and he throws away off the sideline for 15. Incomplete. That's going to make it fourth down.
Looks like they actually made a change at quarterback. It looks like that was number 10.
Andrew Krupp.
Good spot, Jarrett. That is a change, and the new quarterback is Andrew Krupp for LA Pierce, a 6'3" sophomore out of Nashville, Tennessee. Welcome to Santa Monica, Mr. Krupp.
Yeah, it looks.
Now Pierce at fourth down is punt formation, and he kicks it down, received by 7. That's Devin Williams going up left sideline, cutting back to the middle.
Is that Devin
He's going
Williams
to the
or
house.
Devin Hester? Devin Williams
He's
or
going
Devin
to the
Hester
house,
to the 20.
and that's going to be a
10,
touchdown for
5.
Santa Monica.
Touchdown!
Devin Williams, number 7,
Was that Devin Williams or Devin Hester with that?
and the team
return?
is just swarming him right now for the excitement of that return.
That's a 99-yard punt return for Devin Williams.
It could be in the record books for Santa Monica. That takes him to 50 with the point to come. I don't know, guys. Would you call that the backbreaker or what?
100%. I mean, as soon as he caught that, I was thinking, why would you take that ball out when that's going to sail into the end zone? But, I mean, hey, Devin Williams knows a lot more than I do. Apparently.
And
I
I was thinking, why are you punting on the other team's 35-yard line to start with?
You know, they came out with a fake punt on third down and now a punt on the 35. Just not a good day for punting for LA Pierce.
Wow. What a...
Santa Monica set up for the extra point here. Let's see what they're going to do. Just snap the hold and kick. Up. And dead through the middle. Good.
Liam, they got more points than the last time we were here.
That makes it
Well,
Santa
last time
Monica,
it was a comeback.
Santa Monica 51. LA Pierce 27 with 2.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. What were you saying, Liam?
You're right. Last time they got only 50 points, but they were down 14-3 at halftime. This time they're just putting points on the board like it's candy. So,
Guys, I think our personal bet of a 100-point game is looking pretty good. We're at 78 with a full quarter and 2.5 minutes to go. And of course, I want our audience to know we're just kidding. We're not in Vegas right now laying down bets or anything like that. We don't give you the wrong impression. But we thought it'd be a big scoring game today, and it looks like we're going to be right. We didn't say which team's going to have how many points, but we're getting there.
51 points in 3 quarters for Santa Monica. That's... I mean, I don't think many people would have expected that.
Nope.
But that's football.
Yep. 3 more and they got them doubled. Again, 2 minutes, 30 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Santa Monica line up for the kickoff to LA Pierce. And here we go. He's line drive down the middle, picked up about the 20 by number 4 on Pierce, running to the left sideline, cutting back to the middle, and taken down at just shy of the 40-yard line by number 10 on Santa Monica, Cody Lambert. Nice tackle.
I think Santa Monica learned their lesson to stop kicking it to 16. He's had a touchdown return. He's also just had anytime he gets the ball, so it looks like they're squibbing it to the other returner, which
Good point.
I think that's a smart move for the rest of the game.
Good point. And I'm looking a sun-baked field of which quarter. Oh, looks like Henderson, the quarterback's back in there for LA Pierce versus Mr. Krupp, who's from Nashville, Tennessee, who came in for a play or two last drive. So Henderson has him lined up on the 37-yard line of Pierce. 3 receivers to the right, swing out the number 4 on the right side. Nice blocking. He goes in for about a 3-yard gain. he could have stayed on his feet, that might have been a 15-yard gain. It looked like he hurt his arm.
That might have been why he went down, because he looked like he had a few more yards to gain at least. But
My experience playing football could be a shoulder separation. The way he's hanging it there.
oh, and he's still lining up to
tough
play.
kid.
Putting his heart
Wow.
and soul for this team.
We got trips to the right lined up for L.A. Pearson his play. 2nd and 10 from the 37. Henderson, the quarterback, is back, takes the snap, fake out to right, launches one. He's open, but overthrown out of bounds, sideline for 30 to number 5. And that will make it 3rd down and 10 for L.A. Pierce from the Santa Monica from the L.A. Pierce 37-yard line. Jared, how about that kid hanging the shoulder in there?
Yeah.
Oh my God, is he having an 88 put it back in place on the field?
Oh my
What
God.
a man. That is a man move. I had one shoulder separation in my life, and I cried. It hurts.
Oh.
Okay, Henderson got him lined up here. 3rd down and 10, and ref blows the whistle. What happened here? Liam, what'd you see?
Looks like I don't see a
Delay of game.
Delay of game. Yeah.
5 more yards.
Ugh.
You think in 9 games of the year you'd have a lot of these basic plays worked out to where you don't have calls like that and put you back in a hole. That's just timing and execution. Would you agree, Jarrett?
Yeah, they're just not firing on all cylinders right now.
Henderson drops back, fake pass, another pass, throws it out of bounds. He didn't see any light at the tunnel there. And he had number 33, Carson Cox, closing in on him. That's going to make it. I don't know if that scoreboard's right. I thought it was 4th down.
I think it
Right?
Yeah, it's 4th down.
Okay, 4th and 15 for L.A. Pierce on their own 32-yard line. And the punter is coming out.
Unless this
Let's
is,
not get carried away, guys. Come on, you're not gonna you're gonna run a play from your own 32? No.
I mean, well, unless I think it's kind of I don't know if you don't if this isn't a fake or anything, I think that L.A. Pierce has pretty much given up on this game. It's even when you're that far deep.
There's a hurried punt.
Short one.
The punter wasn't even ready for the snap, and it goes out.
Flag again.
You take it on this one, Liam. What was that all about? Punt goes out about the 45-yard line. So it's about a 20-yard kick. And was that another flag? What was that?
Santa Monica player tried throwing the flag back at the referee, and the referee threw it right back at him.
It's lucky he didn't throw him out of the game. So we got a break in the action, waiting for the referee to make a call here. After the L.A. Pierce punt that went a whopping maybe 20 yards.
If they're lucky.
But to the defense of the punter, I did punt in high school, so I know something about it. The punter wasn't even ready for the snap, and he was literally moving too. So that's 2 strikes already before you're going to kick the ball. And to his credit, he did get the kick away, and even though it only went 20 yards. Looks like we have a penalty on Santa Monica, and the ref is walking it down to the 35-yard line of Santa Monica. Jared, what'd you see there?
I think these refs need to get what they're pointing at correct, because they pointed down towards the side of L.A. Pierce, but it's going against Santa Monica. At least, unless I'm blind, but I feel like if you point towards where the team isn't that supposed to be there?
I agree. Liam, what do you think?
You know,
Did you
same
see it
deal
the
as
same way?
Jared, you know. Same thing as what happened in the start of the 3rd quarter, you know. They gave us, we were down at the 1, then a flag on us, and then 15 free yards, so I'm not complaining, just.
Okay, Santa Monica snaps the ball from their own 35. Reynoso runs into a big line, probably for no gain. 2nd down, Corsairs. I don't know, guys. Should we get our referee jerseys and go down there and show them how to do it, or just stay up here and call the game?
You know, I'm pretty comfy up here, you know. I see, like, the referee's got a better view than we do, but at the same time.
Okay.
At the same time, there's a reason why LASIK offered free LASIK surgery to all referees. So
If it's go time, you guys say go. We're going. All right. Cruz with the snap. hands off to Reynoso, and he runs into the human wall of a man, number 99, future NFL star, or World Wrestling Champion as well, number 99. What was his name, Liam?
Yeah, number 99. I think if we're gonna stay up here in the booth, because I don't want to deal with.
Say it loud, say it proud.
Tolau from what? Big fella, 449. Yeah, I'm good in the booth.
Hello to you too, sir. Here's a snap by Cruz and Santa Monica from their own 35 with a running clock with 30 seconds to go in the third quarter. Trips to the left. 2 receivers on the right. We got a total spread offense here. And another whistle by the ref. What's your guess? Delay game, Jared, or what?
It looks like a timeout. Or
Okay.
timeout LA
I don't want
Pierce.
to play armchair quarterback. You're down. Your score is almost double, and you're the coach, and you're going to call a timeout with 19 seconds left, and you're the last game of the year.
Now
You're not going to teach a kid anything with the season almost over by calling a timeout right there. Let the clock run and let the game go forward, coach.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to go into the fourth quarter with no timeouts. I mean, I think, I don't know. Maybe I'm being a little too pessimistic towards them, but I think they've given up on this game. I don't think that they've put in enough effort this second half to really show it. I mean, it just seems they've lost all momentum. They're not playing out there for hard. They seem pretty battered down. Which, I mean, playing against Santa Monica will wear you down.
True. And that kick return, it gave them some hope of life, but then Santa Monica went ahead and returned the favor with a punt return. So life comes at you fast. Just got to stay on your feet.
Well said, well said. Santa Monica coming back on the field.
Man, Michael Cruz, man. One heck of a game for him.
What do you see his stats right now as he drops back and throws? And that's Cody Lambert. The ball just went through his hands for a sure first down. That's going to make it 3rd down and 11 for Santa Monica at around their own 35-yard line. What do you see the stats on Cruz so far, Liam? Or can you pull those up? See
I'm
where
trying
we're
to
at.
find those up right
I
now.
don't think they have the live stats available right now, but I
Okay.
do believe he is.
You think he's over 300 yards?
I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised if he's over 300. I believe he's at least 4 passing touchdowns. One more would put him at 20 passing touchdowns for the season.
In 9 games, that's good. Really good.
With still one more game to play.
Santa Monica 4th and 11 in punt formation. Punt the ball away from their 30. Favorable roll down to Early Pierce's 26-yard line. And they will take over the ball there, 1st and 10, with 5 seconds left in the third quarter. The score, Santa Monica Corsairs 51, L.A. Pierce Brambas 27. Did I get it right that time, Liam?
Almost, yeah.
All right, I'll work on it. Jared, what do you say to your team when you're starting the fourth quarter and you're down, that many points right now?
I mean, I guess my mentality is to never give up. My mentality would be to keep going and keep fighting out there. Because, I mean, no matter what, you can at least take something away from this game. But if you're just going to kind of give up and play lackadaisical, then it doesn't really matter what you do at this point.
Well said. Liam, who's that quarterback in for Pierce right now? Number 10. Is that the Krupp man again?
Yeah, the Krupp man back at quarterback for L.A. Pierce as number 9, Cal Henderson taking a rest.
And that's the end of the third quarter. Again, Santa Monica 15, L.A. Pierce 27. And L.A. Pierce will have the ball on their own 27-yard line to start the fourth quarter with a 2nd and 10. And are they going to stay with Mr. Krupp as quarterback? Liam, what do you think?
I say they're just putting the icing on the cake right now. They're getting the bench players some reps, Game's already in the bag for Santa Monica. They're just trying to see who's going to be ready for next season. So at this point, late in the game, I just see L.A. Pierce just testing out players, trying to come up with new schemes for next season. But other than that, it's already in the bag for Santa Monica.
Good point. I think that coach of the other team would do well by trying to bring in some of these secondary players now notice I didn't say subs, the secondary players, just about every position, and let them get exposure in the last game of the year, in the last quarter of your 0-9 season. So we'll see. Starts with the quarterback, and Mr. Krupp is in there for L.A. Pierce, 1st and 10. Under center, takes a snap, hands off to number 30, also a new runner in there. Gets the ball up to Pierce's 34-yard line. That'll be 2nd and 2. Here's a snap, and Krupp gives it to number 14.
34.
Right? Oh, that was 34?
34.
Robert
Tapa Ponce. Okay, so he's taking our philosophy and put some new players in there, right? Is there a bug in this booth? Because as a coach, maybe he's listening to us. I don't know. He's saying, guys, what do I do next?
Maybe throw an interception if they're listening.
Okay.
One on 4th down, I
For
think.
those of you old enough to know the Miami Dolphins playoff, 1981, against San Diego Chargers, and they did the hook and ladder play. Pass the wide receiver, he tosses it to the falling receiver for a touchdown.
Short.
That's what I would call. 4th down for Pierce, they punt the ball. Picked up by number 11 at the 35. Here goes Hildebrand up the right sideline. One player beat.
You could have went left.
And it was the star receiver of L.A. Pierce, number 16, who made the touchdown-saving tackle to Norris Merkel. He has been all over the field today for Pierce College.
I think Liam picked it up as well, but if he would have taken that ball inside, I think that Hildebrand would have had a for sure touchdown.
Absolutely.
But, you know, I mean, hey, you still won't complain about taking that ball back to the 20-yard line. But, yeah, I think that this is, we're pretty much just waiting for the clock to hit 0 at this point. If you're
Agreed. We're going to make the best of it in the booth here for the next 13 minutes and 30 seconds. The ball is placed on the 20-yard line.
Cruz still out there.
Santa Monica Control, and Cruz is still out there. In fact, you might even think of bringing somebody in for Cruz when you're this far up. Give them some exposure too. Here's a handoff to Reynoso. Cuts left. About a 3-yard gain up till about the 16, 17-yard line of L.A. Pierce, and that'll be 2nd down and about 6 yards to go. Taking their time in the huddle, watch coach call the play in from the sideline. And Cruz is setting him up. 2 receivers on each side for Santa Monica. The snap, gives it to Reynoso. Fake to Reynoso, passes out to Elijah Aaron on the right side, and he gets the ball down to about the 13-yard line. That should be enough for the 1st down. Or this is sun blocking my vision.
Well, we're not in AT&T, so
No, we're still on 3rd down for Santa Monica. On the 14-yard line of L.A. Pierce. Cruz, the quarterback, brings him up to the line. They're calling it 3rd down and 9. Almost an offsides on Pierce College. And maybe the refs making a delayed call here because 2 guys jumped over at the same time.
There's a flag
Yep.
down.
Got to play it the right way, boys. Another offsides penalty on Pierce. Oh, he's picking up the flag. Oh, he gave it to him anyways. 5 yards closer to the end zone goes Santa Monica. Still 1st down on the 9-yard line of L.A. Pierce.
Congrats to the ref for pointing the right way this time.
this referee's got it on lock.
Michael Cruz bringing him up to the line. He's got Pierce Reynoso behind him as running back. Gives him the ball. Goes up the middle.
Well,
And
the
he
big fella,
stopped.
99 with the tackle.
What a match. 99 against Reynoso. All game.
It's the bull versus
Oh,
the
yeah,
bear.
99 dancing around there, Liam. I don't know what his song is, but he's still got some juice in him there.
Got some groovy.
He goes, "You're not getting by me."
For a big guy like that to be playing as much as he had today, I mean, that's pretty impressive. I mean, looking around 400 and something plus pounds, that's not easy to do for a full four
No.
quarters.
And he's been out all game, playing out all game. Here goes the snap. Cruz. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Sack there. Back to the 17-yard line. Cruz goes down. And that's going to make it 3rd down and probably 15 yards for first down, maybe more. Running clock with 10 minutes and 50 seconds left in 4th quarter.
Probably got 17 yards, but again, you have to get a touchdown, so.
Here's the lineup. Taking his time, looking for the play over the sidelines. Michael Cruz, quarterback. And a snap. Drops back, throws it up to Elijah Aaron in the end zone. Oh!
Incomplete.
In and out.
Right through his hand.
Incomplete pass. Right idea, just didn't execute it good enough to get the touchdown.
Just out of the reach, the 20th touchdown for Cruz will have to wait at least one more possession.
Most of Santa Monica's receivers are over 6 foot tall, some up to 6'4". So that's a tall receiving crew that you got to throw to. So 4th down, they got it set up for number 39, their field goal kicker, Jaden Espada. Pretty much a chip shot from the 24-yard line. Here's the snap, the hold, the kick. It's up. Right through the middle.
He is
Is that his 3rd or 4th field goal today?
Hey, that might be his 5th.
And that takes the score to Santa Monica 54, L.A. Pierce 27 at the 10-minute 27 mark of the 4th quarter. And we have a break in the action and timeout on the field right now.
We're back.
And we're back at Santa Monica Field, and we have another injured L.A. Pierce player down on the 25-yard line. We're in the 4th quarter with 10 minutes and 20 seconds left. And for those of you just joining us, the Santa Monica Corsairs 54, the L.A. Pierce Brambas 27. It actually doubled the score on them. And as I said, this is probably the 4th time we've had an injured player down on the field for L.A. Pierce. So there's a break in the action right now. We have several new players in for both teams. Too many to go through right now, but because of the score difference, the coaches are allowing the secondary players to get in there and get some experience. Liam, what do you see for Santa Monica come up for their playoff hopes? With this win, they'll be 5-4. They play at Compton next week, who's 0-9. So let's assume they're going to finish 6-4. What do you see as a playoff scenario?
I just see them just staying aggressive as they've been all season long. They had a 4-game losing streak, but that didn't let them define them. They came back after that 4-game losing streak to come back down 14-3 to score 47 unanswered points against Glendale, and now they're putting up 54 points against L.A. Pierce. But it can go either way. They just gotta come out with every game with the pure aggression that they start with, and they just can't lose focus.
Jarrett, what's your thought?
If you're LA Pierce, you need to try to find some way to get some positive factors from this game, or try to find something to learn from. But I mean, being that it's your last game of the season, I mean, it's pretty much, I think, at this point, just about the players who aren't going to be returning next year, about the sophomores.
Thank you. Here we go with first down and 10. LA Pierce and their new quarterback, Krupp, number 10, hands it off. And it goes around the right side for a gain of about 6 yards.
That was
All
not
right,
called
fellas,
for.
let's go. Come on, not time for personal fouls right now, but there's another penalty by the referees. And that's not the way you want to close out a game, whether you're losing by 27 or you're up by 27. You just got to play it out. Personal foul in Santa Monica. That's going to be a 15-yarder.
You know, it's those penalties late in the game that's cost them big games in the past. So hopefully coach can just tell them to have a nice slice of humble pie and just stay humble throughout the rest of the game.
In my day in high school football, I would have pulled out right there on that play and benched for the rest of the game. That's one way of teaching a kid, but here we go. It's going to be first and 10 for LA Pierce, now on their own 38-yard line with the new quarterback Krupp in there, number 10. Hands off to 25, and it goes up the right side, fumble, and it went right back to, I think, number 53 on Santa Monica.
Santa Monica
Nacio
recovers.
Mesa, a very popular player, freshman linebacker from Cathedral City High School, gets the recovery, and Santa Monica will take over the ball around the 40-yard line, 42-yard line of LA Pierce College with 9 minutes and 40 seconds to go. Up on the score 54, LA Pierce 27. I think it's time to unload the bench. What do you guys think?
I think that we're going to get a new quarterback coming in here. Michael Cruz is done. Coming in is number 5, Avery Bowe.
What do you know about him, Jared?
Well, so far on the season, he hasn't had a whole lot of playing time. Only 10 attempts, but he's got 90 yards, has a 60% completion. He has 1 touchdown on the year. So let's see. He's got the final 10 minutes from this offense. See if him and the rest of the backups can put some points on the board.
Well said. Let's see what he does. Hand off the running back right at the middle. Big gain for about 15 yards is number 26. Totten Drobny for Santa Monica. That's going to make it another first down for Santa Monica on LA Pierce's 30, just outside their 30-yard line. With a running clock showing 9 minutes, 20 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. And there's a snap and a handoff. Avery Bowe. 1 or 2 yard gain. Again to Drobny, the running back. And we're at second down and 10 for Santa Monica on the 33-yard line. Bowe is walking up to the line. Take the snap. 2 receivers each side for Santa Monica. There's a snap, a handoff, and that goes for a loss with number 52, 12, and 95 converging to sack him for about a 3-yard loss. And that's going to take the ball back out to the 37-yard line with a third down and 16 for the Corsairs with just over 8 minutes to go in the fourth quarter and the game.
I'd like to see if Bo could air one out here, see if he can get a few yards under his arm.
He's got 3 receivers on the left to do that. With Aaron Elijah on the right side. And there's a snap to Bowe, drops back, and he gets crushed by number 95 on LA Pierce. I'll take that back. It was number 25 who got him from behind for the loss, sacking the loss. So that's going to make it 4th down and forever for Santa Monica. And their kicking team comes out to punt the ball from the 33-yard line. And he's going to kick it from about the 50 to L.A. Pierce. There's a snap, a kick by the punter, end over end, fair catch caught on the 10-yard line by L.A. Pierce. Turnover in downs, and we're going to be 1st down and 10 for L.A. Pierce from their own 10-yard line with 7 minutes and 20 seconds to go. Again, Santa Monica up 54, L.A. Pierce 27. Left to go in this game.
I think for LA Pierce, you just want this game to be done with. I mean, I think they're just. You got to try to find something to look for in this game, but I think they're just counting down the clock the same as Santa Monica College is to move on to next week.
Maybe run some new plays or something just to make it more exciting. Got the new players in there. Let's see what happens. Crop back to pass. Out the hands, number 88. Jared, what do we say? Hit your hand what?
If you can touch it, you can catch it.
Thank you.
Except for him, apparently.
Real difference in momentum, how we started the game versus how we're ending the game. You know, we started the game off so high paced, energy, and now it's just winding down.
Liam, would you agree with the Pee Wee football analogy of a running clock when you're down by more than double the score for the rest of the game instead of these stops?
I would believe it, yeah.
I would too. What's the point? Here we go. Crop back to pass, scrounges around, looking for a receiver downfield. He throws it to the wrong guy, incomplete.
He had 4 open. I mean,
21. Tyler Thomas almost had that.
He'd be throwing a little bit across his body, but I mean, he had a couple open receivers. He just couldn't find any of them.
Ladies and gentlemen, as exciting as this game has started, and as exciting as the second half started, we're going through the drudgery of the last 7 minutes with the score this out of reach. Santa Monica 54, LA Pierce 27. And that's why I'm thinking, let's do some double reverses, flea flickers, or something to get some more excitement in this team to go. What do you think, Liam?
Honestly, I just want to see him do something too. Like, throw it out there. You have nothing to lose. But at the same time,
Cross back to pass, scramble for his life. He's in his own end zone. Comes out.
Oh,
He launches
is.
one. 16. Oh!
Lost
Fight, wrestling for the ball, and it goes incomplete at the 50.
It looked like he was trying to go for a big throw, but he kind of
Yeah,
just
it was. He launched that one. It just was a little bit too high, though.
he kind of floated that. There wasn't a whole lot of power on that.
Yeah.
I mean, he still got it over like 55 yards, but
That's a good throw. And that's going to make it, if the scoreboard's correct, and I don't doubt it, 4th down for LA Pierce. 4th and 10 from their own 10. So what do you think, Liam? Double reverse here?
double reverse flea flicker, back to the, you know, it's just so much going on at once, so you just gotta stay composed.
How about fake punt and draw out the middle by the quarterback?
How about a fake punt on 3rd down?
4th down. Oh, okay. I can't be laughing and trying to be professional at the same time, but that was one heck of a play where the quarterbacks got the ball snapped to him 5 yards behind the line on 4th down and did a punt that got quasi-blocked and then squibbed up the field about another 10 yards to the 30-yard line. And it's going to be 1st and 10 for Santa Monica, going in for the triple kill here, being up 54-27 with 6 minutes and 40 seconds to go. Not very creative by L.A. Pierce, but you know, it was something, right, Liam?
You know, love the creativity,
Punt it
just
until
doesn't
the
love the
line down.
execution. Don't love the execution. Love the creativity, just don't love the execution.
Santa Monica, 1st and 10, 30-yard line. Fake handoff, throws it out to number 10, Cody Lambert, fighting there for a couple yard gain to the 26. 2nd and 6 for Santa Monica. 26-yard line of L.A. Pierce. And Bo's got him coming up the line for the call. It's a snap, handoff. It's going around the right end, around the corner, going up 20, 15 and 10, out of bounds at about the 3. A nice run by number 26, Taunton Drobny, 6'1", 175-pound freshman running back for Santa Monica. Looking to make a score.
And it looks like the clock is still running, even though we went out of bounds. I agree with that call.
I'm not going to argue it, and I'm not going to point it out to the refs either.
I will not argue it.
Liam, you know what they say about snitches.
Snitches get stitches.
So we're not going to tell the refs. Bo's got him lined up, 3-yard line, handoff to 26, going around the right side.
In there.
Looks like he's in the end zone for the touchdown.
60 points for Santa Monica.
Taunton Drobny, freshman running back for Santa Monica, runs it in, 3-yard touchdown, and that takes Santa Monica to 60-27 with 5 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the fourth quarter.
I don't want to take all the credit, but both games I've been to, they've put up a combined total of 110 points. So I'll take my NIL check whenever they want to give it to me.
And I don't mean to point it out either, but every game that I've done, we've always won by a impressive amount too. So I'll take my check alongside his.
You guys should add Rabbit Foot to your middle names and go for it from there. Here's lined up for the extra point. The snap, the hold, the kick. Up. Good. Santa Monica, 61.
A season high.
L.A. Pierce, 27. Fourth quarter, 5 minutes, 10 seconds to go. And Santa Monica will be kicking to Pierce after we come back from a break in the action. And the shade has finally covered the whole field instead of that blinding sun, which I know has affected the players on some of the plays this game.
You know, the sun is setting on this game, and the sun is setting on L.A. Pierce, I think, at this point.
I would agree. I don't have these guys in the booth for nothing. They are coming up with some gems today, ladies and gentlemen. Gems.
You can still hear the L.A. Pierce crowd getting into it, and you have to respect that.
I do.
You know, they got heart. You know, they're down by a lot, a Kahoot, but to them, it's just another football game.
Santa Monica kicking the ball from their own 35.
Ooh.
Following at the 10. Here we go. 21 going up the sideline with the move, and he's taken down at his own 22 by number 10, Cody Lambert. So that's where Pierce will start their next drive. 1st and 10 from their own, where's the ref going to put it? 22-yard line. I thought for a moment there was another flag in the field. He's walking back again. I don't know about that ref. It's tricky.
I don't think the refs want to call any more flags either. I
hope
think
not.
they're in the same boat as we all are.
Let's just run that clock.
Run up the scoreboard, why don't you? But, you know, Santa Monica, a very, very humble team, you know, putting up big scores in their last 3 games. We just got to see them finish the season strong, hold on tight to the wins, and just carry on to the playoffs.
That's good momentum for the playoffs. Exactly. There's a handoff by Krupp, the quarterback of L.A. Pierce, in the middle for about a 1-yard gain. 5 minutes to go in the ball game. Lots of new players in there on both sides. Too many to call out to our audience right now, so we'll just use the number system. But at least I'd applaud both coaches for letting the second-tier players into the game to get this experience.
And if they're taking anyone, I'll put it on some pads and go down there right now.
You know,
What
maybe
position would you play
That'd be a surprise.
if you had your pick?
If I had my pick, I'd be a running back.
I'd be receiver.
I'll be a quarterback. Looks like we got our
There you
team.
go.
Not sure we put on the performance Michael
Here's Bo
Cruz
coming
did,
back. Launches
but
us.
throws it.
There. Oh!
Try to make a highlight.
Krupp almost
but
had a 60-yard completion to his receiver, number 13, but it was broken up by number 4 on Santa Monica, Logan Polk, in for the save.
I mean, he has an absolute cannon. I mean, he showed it off.
That was an arm.
He's able to get that ball down there, and I mean, without the 2 Santa Monica defenders, that might have been a 80-yard touchdown play.
And that was a pretty tight spiral for about 50 yards in the air. No wounded duck or anything. Okay, the ball is on the 19-yard line of Elliott Pierce. And we're coming up with 2nd down and 9. 4 minutes, 10 seconds to go in the game. Krupp under center, taking a snap. Number 4 is in motion. Hand out the 4, and he's sacked behind the line for a 3-yard loss by, it looks like, number 19 on Santa Monica, Namian Powell, a freshman defensive back out of Lawndale High School. Those of you driven by Lawndale High School in the last couple of years, you'll see all the brand new, sparkling, beautiful buildings that school has built. We got a running clock of 3 minutes and 40 seconds to go, and Elliott Pierce is on their own 14-yard line, 3rd down and 18. And we're 4 in motion. Krupp drops back to throw. Nice tight spiral, a little short on the pass, to number 13. Excuse me. That'll take it to 4th down and 19 for Elliott Pierce. Inside their own red zone, so let's see if the coach is going to punt it away or run off another play with a stop clock of 3 minutes and 20 seconds to go.
I think it looks like we're going to end up just a little bit short of our 100-point prediction. We're sitting at 88 points.
88.
good thing I bet the under. So
Good thing.
Life's too short to bet the under, Liam.
It's a snap, another quick kick by Krupp, the quarterback, number 10. Gets it out to the 50, sideways roll. It's going to die at about the 47-yard line of Santa Monica. With 3 minutes and 10 seconds to go, they'll take over 1st and 10 in their territory to run out the clock and seal this win with a 61-37 victory, unless we see some more spectacular plays, which we've had today. What was your favorite play today, Jarrett?
I mean, there was so many to choose from, but I'm pretty sure that the pick six, or the punt return, the 99-yard punt return was my absolute favorite play of the game, because it was the one play that made me doubt that he should take it out, but he proved me wrong.
Liam, what was your favorite play of the day?
honestly, my favorite play of the game had to be, Michael Cruz's last touchdown pass. He just found the open receiver and just did what he had to do no matter what the score was. So he just kept his composure
Well
and
said.
just kept adding points.
This last play, Bo handed off, and we did a right side run, and the ground does not cause the fumble, so he fumbled wins ground. That'll be Santa Monica's ball. Second down, and about 9 yards to go from the 49-yard line.
If LA didn't use all of their timeouts, they could have thrown a challenge there, but
2 minutes,
fortunately, there's no replay booth.
2 minutes and 50 seconds left to go in the game with the running clock. They're lined up on the 49. Triple receivers out to the left for Santa Monica. Let's see what Mr. Bo has in mind here.
Only Bo knows what Bo's going to do.
We'll see in about 10 seconds.
Just running down that game clock. There's no rush here for Santa Monica. And now he takes a snap. He hands it off to number 32, number 32, I'm sorry.
For the first
And he
half.
goes out up the middle for about a 15-yard gain and first down. And that is Javon Dorber, a freshman out of Redondo Beach High School.
down in my neck of the woods.
Another
Another first down. We've got a clock stop. 2 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the game. And we have another injured player down in the ground with the staff attending to him. We have a break in the action with the score. Santa Monica 61, LA Pierce 27. Santa Monica's ball with a timeout on the field. Jarrett, what's your thoughts about the playoff schedule for Santa Monica coming up? What do you think they're going to do? How far do you think they can get with teams like Pasadena City in there and some of the other well-known schools? What's your thought?
Well, I mean, Santa Monica, they've done very well these last 3 games. Again, they won their first 2, then they dropped 4 straight, and now they're about to win 3 straight. So they've seemed to be kind of a very streaky team. If they're on this high that they're playing in right now, I don't think there's many teams that are going to be able to beat them. It's all going to come down to if they're playing like they have been these last 3 weeks, or they're going to be playing like they did the previous 4 before that. So if they're playing like they are right now, there's no one that can stop them.
That's a good point. I'd like to see them get in the playoffs. I'd like to see a rematch with Pasadena City College, who they lost to at Pasadena. I think the score is 34-15. So I'd like to see what Santa Monica could do in the playoffs if both teams get there, with Santa Monica and Pasadena going head-to-head again. That's my take. Well, number 52 was helped off the field, LA Pierce, and now we're getting back into the game action. The referee has the ball spotted at just about the 40-yard line with 2 minutes to go in the game.
Timeout was taken by Santa
And
Monica.
I guess we have another timeout taken by Santa Monica. For Liam, what do you think?
Well,
What's the
honestly,
reason
just
there?
to regroup the players, you guys already have this game won. Just stay humble, Just we gotta remain humble till the game is on. Like my coach always told me, keep your emotions until the game is done. Don't show any emotions while the game is still going. And just locking in the players for the next game.
Well said. Well said. Okay, here comes the refs out of their huddle. And Santa Monica coming out of their huddle from the timeout. And again, the ball's going to be at the 41-yard line. 1st and 10, 2 minutes to go. Well, let's see how this game's going to finish. We're at a total of 88 points scored by both teams for the game. So, exciting game, most of it.
It looks like they're just in victory formation.
Yeah. And I think the referee needs to know that so he can let him snap the ball and run that clock. There we go. As Jarrett said, victory formation. Boa takes the snap from center, drops his knee down on the ground, kills the play, and we got 1 minute and 51 seconds with a running clock. It'll be 2nd and 10 for Santa Monica. And we're just about the 42-yard line. And both teams just kind of standing around now, letting the clock run down. It's now 1.5 minutes. This game's been sealed for quite some time now in favor of Santa Monica, which this victory takes them to 5 wins and 4 losses. And as Jarrett said earlier, this will be their 3rd win in a row. So momentum is definitely on their side going into the final regular season game, and then, of course, the start of the playoffs. What do you think?
I mean, this is a great victory, and I mean, this next game up against Compton is actually a rescheduled game. This is the last game for LA Pierce. This is how their season will end in a 61-27 loss. I mean, again, if you're Santa Monica coming out of this game, you have to be just thrilled. I mean, again, 3 weeks ago, you were looking at the season as maybe a wash and just kind of, let's see what you can get through. But after upsetting Glendale and then having another win last week and then blowing out LA Pierce tonight, I mean, you have to be pretty confident if you're Santa Monica, and hopefully you can get a spot going into playoffs.
Thank you, Jared. And you just missed 2 players doing backflips. So that's going to seal the win for Santa Monica with a 61-27 drubbing of LA Pierce College that will move Santa Monica to 5-4 and LA Pierce to 0-10. I want to thank our tremendous production crew staff, Genius Gale, for helping us today, and Liam Rush and Jarrett Hestag on the color analysis. Well done, fellas. And I'm Gary Hughes, signing off for Santa Monica College Media. We hope to see you at the next game in Compton next week, where Santa Monica continues the roll to get into the playoffs this year. Thank you very much, everybody, from Santa Monica Corsair Field. Have a nice evening.